What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to D&E TAKEOVER episode 181. We're up in the 1-8s and the ones. Before we get into it, we got some comments from Knives. Knives already in the building. What's up, Knives? What's going on, bro? Hope you're having a great day. Today's a great day. We got some NFL draft to talk about. We got some NBA. NBA's been going crazy. I got some happy news I got to talk about NBA. Eric's got some happy news he wants to talk about the NFL. We got a whole day of happiness coming to you guys live right now. And Eric, you're muted, by the way, just so you know. Also, Naj says Eric gotta be on cloud 9 right now. I mean, I think so. I believe so.
Yo, David,
Yo.
I'm gonna send you this thing I want you to watch, but a huge brawl broke out at the EuroLeague playoffs.
The what?
I just saw it, right? The EuroLeague playoffs. So basketball, right? It was Real Madrid versus some other team, and dudes got thrown to the ground for real.
Hey, did they get single fouls?
I don't know, but they was beefing. I'm gonna send it to you right now, but that's why I was watching really quick. What's up, guys? I'm sorry. What's it called? I was muted. I am very happy. If my energy's a little bit down, just letting you guys know right now, had a little bit of a stressful day, in a lot of pain right now. My arm is still in the sling.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, right?
You flexed him.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. You took the suplex here.
Oh my gosh!
But Knives.
I'm sorry. I love when they act so tough, like they want to be fighters. You're not fighters. Stop it. Be
basketball players.
Jeez.
Nah, but Knives though, I will say though, I am definitely on cloud nine. I'm just like in between right now because like you'll see energy from me, but then you won't see energy from me because I'm at the same time I'm like a little bit in pain. But yeah,
the good thing is he's actually listening, which is good. He's listening to advice. Good job, Eric. Mario's in the house. What's going on,
Mario?
What's poppin'? What's up, fellas?
Mario?
All right. For all my fellow Knicks fans in the building right now, we got a lot to cheer about. I will tell you that. So just give us a little round of applause for our Knicks fans in the building right now. I will tell you this. I'm not really that invested in the NFL draft. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Reason being is that I just was like literally just thinking to myself like today. I'm like, every single, like for the last 5-6 years, I've been so in tune with the draft and seeing what my team wants to get. Because my team has always been in the top 5 pick.
Because they've been so bad.
First time where my teams are both of them are out of the top 10. Now, I want to say my whole lifetime. Then again, I don't know.
That's horrible.
Hey, it's good though. It's good though. Mario said, "Come on, Eric. Did you really sign Lamar?"
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
$185 guaranteed.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because he's our franchise. What are you talking about? He is the Ravens.
I got some things to say about the Baltimore Ravens later in the show. We will get into Lamar Jackson and his contract. I want to start off the show with NBA real quick, get that out of the way, go into an NFL, back to NBA, Lamar Jackson, end off the show. Go big deal, not big deal. You know how it is. But that's basically the rundown. And Mario said, we got A-Rod, baby. Woo! Mr. Aaron Rodgers, top 10 quarterback. We love Aaron.
Lamar is better than Aaron Rodgers.
Love
Let's not do
that. Throwing the football? Hell no. Aaron Rodgers is the most.
Why do you keep doing that? It's because like that's the only the
quarterback's the only position that can throw a football.
All right, but whenever I say that, you go like throwing the football. Yes, we understand Lamar Jackson is not an elite passer of the football, but as an overall quarterback, as of right now, Lamar Jackson is better.
No.
Oh my God! What did Aaron Rodgers do last year to make him better than Lamar Jackson?
What did Lamar Jackson do last year? He was injured.
He was hurt
for the last 2 seasons.
No, but the thing is, so we're just gonna act like the first half of the season didn't exist. When healthy, Lamar Jackson could arguably be a top 3 quarterback. What are we doing?
When healthy.
Oh my!
It's very important though. Like, listen, he's not. I want to reiterate. He's one of the best athletes, not one of the best quarterbacks. I think I can say that. One of the best athletes.
So Lamar Jackson is not one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
He's one of the best, most talented athlete.
No. Answer my question. Lamar Jackson is not one of the best of the best quarterbacks in the league. All right, bro.
He's the most talented athlete. He said, haha, didn't you pick the KL?
I think he meant the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks to lose, Eric.
Yeah.
LOL. We're gonna get into it, guys. I'm so hyped. Once I saw the New York Knicks win, all of a sudden like a mixtape started playing in my head of like, "Go New York, go New York, go!" I'm like, yeah! Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I'm at an all-time high. Give me some salts. You know the smelling salts. Woo-hoo.
Salts. Get out of here, bro.
Knicks, baby. What about those Bucks? We're gonna get into them really shortly because, dang, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Time's ticking for Giannis. You know, I saw a report. I don't know if you saw it, Eric, and everyone listening. I saw a report saying that Giannis is not going to sign an extension with the Bucks. He's up for contract 2023, 2024.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't believe none of that stuff till I see it. Because of course that report's gonna come out now when they lose first round to the 8th seed, of course. But we didn't hear about it during the entire season. We didn't hear about it before playoffs. We didn't hear about it during the play-in. But of course, when everything's bad, now he's not gonna re-sign with the Bucks. I'll wait.
It's just speculation. We all know.
Yeah.
Just noise to the wind. Bear said the Jets got Rodgers and the Ravens have Lamar. The world is at peace.
Yeah, for real.
Because it's at peace right now.
For real. Or D&E TakeOver's at peace at least.
Yeah, a little
Finally.
bit. A little bit. Mario said, how many running QBs win Super Bowls? I don't know.
Like barely any.
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know if there is. I mean,
so.
do we count Patrick Mahomes? He can do both.
But he's not. Yeah, but he's not.
He's not a running quarterback though. Yeah, no, I get it. I was just throwing it out there.
Patrick Mahomes, he's the greatest athlete. If he was a running quarterback and doing this, I'd be like, oh yeah, yeah, take my money. Give me.
The thing is though, like, it's not that he's a running like to say, yeah, he's not a running quarterback, but like, he can be a running quarterback if he wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. He's just so good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's just an overall great quarterback.
Now I said it's the most wonderful time of year, draft day, baby. I mean,
Just put that on, right?
The draft is on in I think 36 minutes. I could believe it starts at 8 o'clock. We'll see what happens.
Channel, you know,
ESPN. 36,
on.
Whatever you're on. Mario said 185 guaranteed for Lamar is ridiculous. Mario, save your questions. We're gonna get into it. Trust me. I will say Lamar Jackson wanted 230 million guaranteed, more than Deshaun, and they settled. So I don't know who gave. I don't know who took. I don't know what the situation was, but someone gave or took. Now says, I'm going to be on a draft show in stereo. Yes, I'm still there. Just had to stop in and show my boys love. Appreciate you, Nice. Thanks for popping out, bro. You know, have fun in the stereo. Make sure you talk about a lot of football. Hopefully your Lions draft someone that they need. And, get kicking off the NFL season right. You know what I mean? But appreciate you, Nice, for popping out as always. But without further ado, I think everyone wants to talk about this real quick before we get into Lamar, Aaron Rodgers, all that fun little stuff. I want to get into a little bit of NBA that happened, NBA headlines. And also, I forgot to tell everyone, we're going to do some report cards today in the NBA because Eric suggested it.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, so I had only for the East. I would say divide into.
Are we going into every single team in the East? Like, are we just doing like the big teams right now?
So the way I wrote it out, ready? Just hear me out. I said bottom 5, and I gave everyone almost an F.
That's insane.
We're not gonna really talk much about the bottom 5, but we'll just say that.
This guy, because David said, well, I mean, they had a losing record. 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 Oh God.
I will say I did give some teams that are 10 and above some B's and some C's, and maybe a D. So.
Okay.
Get into that.
I made a nasty joke.
Do it. Freedom of speech, baby.
Yeah. So you get I was gonna be a sus joke. I'll be like, so you gave a team some D?
No. They gave themselves D.
Whoa, what's going on in the locker room?
It.
Ime Udoka?
Hey, you love it.
That was legit. No, let me stop.
That was legitness. Bear said hot take. NFL draft is greater than the NBA draft, but NBA offseason is greater than NFL offseason. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I can't really comment on that because I'm kind of biased.
In what way?
In NBA, because like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I'm still like somewhat learning. Like even though like I know like I'm able to talk about football on here, but like I'm still learning the sport, and like I'm still learning to appreciate the sport because there's a lot of times where I don't appreciate the sport and it pisses me off to the max. But like, I feel like I don't know. I grew up more watching the NBA draft and NFL draft, anyways. So like,
Uh,
I'm
if
gonna be
I,
biased towards that.
as a guy who watched both pretty much his whole career, my whole life career,
Mm.
I would agree with that. NFL draft is way more commercialized and more mediaized, whatever, if that's a real word, than the NBA draft, in my opinion.
Mediaized.
Mediaized.
That should be a word. I don't know
Yeah,
if it is a word, but that should
I
be
don't
a
think
word.
so.
I like that.
But
Mediaized.
I feel like everyone talks about it, and the fact that everyone gets so hyped with the NFL draft. Also the NBA offseason, I guess just because of the fact that I feel like it's a lot shorter than the NFL. NFL can like last, like right now we had Lamar Jackson sign a contract like literally today. Like even though it started in March, like there's so much window and that anything can happen that I feel like it gets kind of drowned out because of the fact that like there's so much time in between. Where NBA, it's like, all right, you got like 2 months,
Yeah.
like do what you got to do. There can still be a guy who signs in August. Like, let's be for real in the NFL. Nye says, look,
Yo.
what happened?
The Texans, they're talking about the Texans are really eyeing this defensive dude.
Yeah, I heard a report saying today that
Oh.
they basically told everyone yeet and we're gonna go with a quarterback. So I don't even know what to expect from the Texans. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They're
better,
saying that Bryce Young is gonna go first though
yeah,
for
I
the Panthers.
think so too. If not, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud can't do well on test. No, let me stop.
Yeah,
Let me
what the
stop.
hell is that about? His draft stock
Bro,
went down because he can't do good on tests. I'm like, what's
he
he?
had like I don't know, but like apparently I don't know what that test is. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like all I know is that he got one of the lowest scores of like all time. Like he had like an 18 or something. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, but like the thing is, what are they signing? Like scientists? Like what do they want? Like Albert Einstein to play for the team?
They
Like,
want to make sure that they have that they can read. Like they.
like they're not geniuses. They just play a sport phenomenally. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kidding
no
me.
doubt.
Nye says, look for the Lions to trade 18 for a player and move back a lot. I'm looking at you, Kyle Pitts. Okay, all right, got some eyeing going on with the Lions. I mean, I definitely think they might trade back 6 for a team that could be looking up. Could be the Titans, depending on who's up there. Nye says Pistons A+ if we get Wemby. If not, F. Agreed. He said, mark my words. Mario said Knicks will beat the Heat. I don't want to jinx ourselves. I will say I want to get into it. I'm not jinxing anything. Nye says they'll beat the Heat. They'll beat the Heat? Question mark. So aging starts So aging starts that overachieved. I can see that. I don't understand. I don't read English.
I don't understand that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't understand that either.
Mario said, yeah, I almost forgot you guys didn't say. Why?
Wait. I didn't say that. I
did.
didn't say that.
I did.
David did. Don't
I
do
did.
that. Don't put me in that same
I did.
category. I didn't say that.
I did.
That's because he's Portuguese. He's forced to say it.
No.
Yeah. No, there's no way you actually believe that happening.
By
the way, you made a bunch of cheaters. They just yeeted themselves back up to third. I don't know if we talked about that with you in the pie while you was here, Mario, but that's awful.
You can't speak to cheaters. You got Barcelona on your side.
Yo, relax though. We're not cheating points, are we? We're first, and we deserve first. We deserve first. We deserve first. We deserve first. I don't want to hear none of that.
Sporting? That's made up, bro. It's yo,
sport thing.
Sport thing.
Yeah, he's disrespecting.
Bear said anything can happen in that series when Jimmy is hot like that. Mario said, no, Eric, you said it as well. Stop.
Oh, no, I did not. I did not say Sporting was gonna win.
We got to go back. I don't know.
We have to go back.
VAR's got to check that.
There's no way I willingly said that Sporting was gonna beat Juve. There's no way.
Maybe you said it because of the fact that you just wanted the.
Maybe I did. No, maybe I did because they beat Arsenal. Nah, I can see it. Maybe I did.
There we go.
Maybe I did.
But like everyone knows that I'm close friends with the baby. So like he says, let's just let's go into the first segment of today. Knives does have a question though. So what about City waxing Arsenal? City beating teams named after John Morant's trunk.
No, that was that. Did you get to watch that game, David, or no?
I watched it in class. Shout out to my professor.
Yeah, that was so embarrassing.
Oh, they literally pulled down their pants and literally spanked them.
Yeah, like please. They asked them, please. Like I was watching that game. I was flipping between the West Ham Liverpool game and that game. By the way, West Ham got robbed. It should have been a tie. It should have been a penalty at the end. They did not give away the penalty. I don't know why. It was a handball. But if I could show you the clip, it's insane. He literally sat on the ball with his hand. It's insane in the box. But anyways, that game, just to think that game was supposed to be a title deciding game is
Did not look-
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I honestly, I know Arsenal was out of form, tied Liverpool, tied West Ham, tied Southampton, which was the lowest one. But you would think after this is all they've been working for this season. They threw away the Europa League, right? They didn't start their best players and they threw away the Europa League, right? This is everything that they have going for them. They don't have the Carabao Cup, they don't have the FA Cup this year. It's just the league. Granted, they're going to finish in a Champions League spot, 100%, right? But this is the only trophy that you guys have left, and you haven't won it in a long time. You would think that they would come out with some type of heart. Now, granted, I know Saliba's not there. I get it, but still, 4-1. They scored within the first 5 minutes, I think.
They did. Kevin De Bruyne. It was just like insane. Like you said, I did not believe that it was a first a number one team going up against number two team in the rankings. Like, it did not make any sense to me. Arsenal
looked like it.
Trash. I mean, they've been in terrible form as of recently. And I mean, I feel like a lot of people are calling this, but I remember saying on the podcast, I'm like, Arsenal's not holding up this lead. Their form is terrible. And I thought it was gonna be a little more competitive, but apparently not. Arsenal, they're choking it out. And they're 2 games behind Man City, where Man City, I believe, are 2 points behind Arsenal.
It's 75-73 right now. But they have Man City have 2 games in hand. So realistically, you give them, just add 6 points to that. What? They're 4 points ahead? Yeah, did I do the math right?
Yep.
Yeah. What's it called? So the thing I want to say though is I had made a prediction saying like a while back. I don't know if you remember. We were both on the same page. We were like, all it takes is Arsenal to fumble a couple games and it'll just cause a ripple effect, right? Because that's Arsenal. That's literally Arsenal. They just choke. That's what they do, right?
Yep.
I didn't want to be right about that though. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take I'm not gonna sit here. Usually I'll be like, oh, give me credit for where I said like my prediction was right. I don't even want that because like I didn't want to believe that was true. I really didn't. I didn't want Man City to win the league this year, right? Granted, it's still possible. Arsenal can still win the league. Very highly unlikely though. Very highly unlikely. But it's like it's exactly what we said was gonna happen. Liverpool 2-2. Granted, Liverpool's a great team. Well, they were still out of form, but it's Liverpool. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Right? Derby game. Cool. West Ham. Again, this is my team. I understand. But, bro.
You should be winning.
West Ham, and the fashion that they lost those games in, giving up 2-0 leads, absolutely putrid. On both sides. They blew the lead. They had the game. They blew both leads. They should be winning those games. And granted, yeah, West Ham was in form, but still, they should have won that game. The kicker was Southampton. They was losing to Southampton. I believe they was down 3-1 at one point.
And then they scored 3-2, and then
they came back, but they was losing to Southampton. They had to scratch and claw to beat the last place team.
Yeah, that sucks.
This last place team is basically already condemned to like freaking relegation. They're already done. They basically already finished. Their point system, they tied that game, or even if they won that game, they would still be in the 20th. Finished. Yeah. It wouldn't have, that's how low they are. Dude, those games you can't give up points. You can't.
Yeah.
It's just oof.
You want to hear a good pickup line that I hear?
Go ahead.
So someone said this about it. It's like, hey, I'm Arsenal. I'll start first on top. First, I'll start on top of the table, but then I'll finish second. I'll start on top of the table. But I'll finish second.
This guy, bro.
Right?
This guy said, yeah, they call me Arsenal in the streets. Why is that? Because I start on top, but I finish second.
Yeah.
Nah, that's I ain't gonna lie. You go and say it to a Chelsea fan, you got him. You got him.
You're getting laid. So anyone in England, use that pickup line. But going into NBA headlines real quick, transitioning into NBA, I want to talk about the teams in the first segment of our topic, or first segment of our show. I want to talk about the teams that are already advanced. You know what I mean? Not including the 76ers. They advanced for like pretty much like a whole month already. Like they've been not I feel like we haven't talked about the 76ers in like a year.
Shake my head.
Yeah, the 76ers, they already advanced. We already know that. But I want to get into the teams that advanced over this past week, over the past couple of days in terms of Tuesday and Wednesday. Starting off with the Nuggets beating the Timberwolves. The first round of applause to the Nuggets for doing that. Obviously, it was pretty much expected. I don't think anyone else thought that it could have went another way. But the Nuggets beat the Timberwolves. They won 4-1 in the whole series, and they advanced to the second round. Overall, I have some questions to ask you guys in the comments down below, and also you, Eric. Going into it, it said, do the Nuggets, after you're watching your performances against Timberwolves, do the Nuggets have enough to win it all? What's your thoughts about this? Looking at the West and generalizing it.
I think I think I could have said that from the regular season. Honestly, yes, they do. 100%, yes, they do. They are 100% a contender, and they have every tool to get it done. It's a matter of just actually doing it. It's a matter of actually outperforming these other teams in the West. Next series, it's looking like they're gonna verse the Suns. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, actually, did the Suns go through already?
Yeah, Suns
yeah.
already went
Yeah,
through,
yeah. I'm over here saying they look like they're already through. They're gonna verse the Suns
Yeah.
next series, right? That's going to be a very hard test for them. It's going to be,
Mhm.
right? The likes of Devin Booker, which coming off an insane series, right? Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things, Chris Paul's clicking, DeAndre, everything's clicking, right?
Yeah, everything's working out.
But I would say the first round, right? I would definitely say the Nuggets had a tougher task or a taller task to overcome than the Suns. Granted, it's not that big of a difference, but however, they did. So the Nuggets, I feel like, will be a little bit more well prepared going into game one. However, it's going to be very tough for them, but they definitely have all the tools to get it done. Definitely have all the tools to get it done.
And Eric, what you mean by tougher task? Do you technically just mean Anthony Edwards? Because I know. Sure, hell, you ain't talking about my boy Rudy Gobert.
Yo, bro, Rudy Gobert was tough. He blocked him like a couple times.
I don't give a damn what Rudy Gobert did, bro. The dude sucks balls through a straw. He really does. He really does. It just sucks. But overall, to answer the question, do the Nuggets have enough to win it all? Yeah, I think they do technically. Obviously, when you have MVP caliber Jokic, you can win pretty much anything. The only things that we were talking about going into the playoffs was with him and the fact that, can he win in the playoffs? But since we saw him perform phenomenal in the first round, obviously, granted, it's against a team that really didn't put up a lot of fight except for Anthony Edwards. I still think it's important to get off hot, and they did. I do think that they still are one of the top teams in the West. I do think the Suns are going to put a little competition. I have the Suns winning that just by a little bit. That game series could go to 6 or 7. I can see it going all the way. But I want to ask you one more question about the Timberwolves. They are eliminated yet again. The story of their lives. They trade for Rudy Gobert. They trade 4 first-round draft picks. They trade their bench for a dude to just go to lose first round. So my thoughts on them is, what do they do from now? Now, here's my suggestions. Ready? Tell me if you agree with this. I'm rebuilding the Timberwolves in my head. You trade Rudy Gobert immediately. Get him off your team. That contract, $20, $30 million a year. Do not want it. Do not want it. I already got Cat. We got a center right there. Big man. Build around Anthony Edwards. Build around Anthony Edwards. Hear me out. Build around Anthony Edwards. He's proven that he's a star. Now, the one thing you guys got to do, which costs you a lot in the playoffs, is get perimeter shooting. Not only that, get a bench. get a bench that can actually put up decent amount of points while your superstars are on the bench. So overall, that's my thing for them. Get rid of Rudy. Maybe add another a defensive center, maybe another rebounding center. I think is a big thing for them.
Naz Reid.
Even if you got a veteran center off of a free agency or anything, just do what you got to do and get some bench players because to back up Ant, compliment them.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I disagree, right? And the reason why I disagree is because of the fact that I'm gonna keep going back to this statement. As an organization, I've said this before. As an organization, you trade all that stuff away. You can't just trade away Rudy Gobert. It's probably the right thing to do, right? But you can't, because if you do, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fired as GM. You're already in the hot seat, right? You trade away all that, you better get everything that you can out of Rudy Gobert. If it becomes
the hot seat when he made that trade, what the hell is that?
God, they trusted them. And clearly that was the wrong decision to make. But I think that they need to build their bench as much as possible, right? And just run it back. Just literally run it back. Because you gotta remember as well, Cat was out for dang near the entire season. We don't know what that's like, right? Cat comes back during playoff time, basically, right? And they get booted first round by the best team in the West. You know what I mean? So realistically, they was never expected to win this series. But however, the season is where I really look at where it went wrong, right?
Mhm.
Because Rudy Gobert, not only did Rudy Gobert not live up to his expectation, but Cat was out the entire time. What happens if Cat plays the entire season, right? What happens? Where the Timberwolves actually finish? Do they finish in the playing position? We don't really know, right? So I would personally say I'm not saying I trust Rudy. I'm not saying I think Rudy's done an amazing job, right? Rudy definitely needs to step it up, but I also think there needs to be things that need to be hashed out, right? I tell you one thing, they cannot, RP cannot have another situation like they did with Rudy Gobert punching Kyle Anderson. That can't happen again, right? Because like
Wait, you
at
mean
that
you can't do that?
point, huh?
You can't do that.
No,
Oh,
you can't do it. You can't punch your own
oh,
teammate. You
so
can't
four
punch your own
first round
teammate.
draft picks to cause trouble? Oh my gosh.
Nah, it's just like not the phone again. What's it called? But like you do so much, right? You do so much to get this guy, and then he's over here not only not playing to his potential, but he's also causing problems, right? It's that can't happen again. So I think the Timberwolves will make the decision on Rudy Gobert maybe before the trade deadline, like in that area, not during the offseason though. I think they should keep him, right? Move on with him, right? And hopefully everyone stays healthy. God willing, everyone stays healthy, right? And go into the season, see how it goes. And if it's not working, take your L, trade him away, rebuild.
Yeah,
Rebuild around. Then I agree with that.
I don't think I'm gonna reiterate my statement. I don't think that they're gonna trade to get rid of Rudy Gobert. What I meant to say is I want them to do that, and that's the right thing that they should do because he has no value to your team. Instead, just starts problems. I want to ask you one thing. I want to do this fun little thing where we decide who the MVP of the series is for every single matchup that we
Okay.
saw so far. So, real quick, who's your MVP of this series? And Timberwolves.
I mean, I would go Nikola Jokic. I mean, close. Honorable mention: Jamal Murray had that 140-point game, went nuts. Um, that's actually the game that they lost, though. If I'm correct, the 40-point game. That's actually the game they lost. But yeah, Jokic pretty much easy for me.
No, the game they lost is when Jokic dropped 40.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I mixed that up.
They won when Murray drops 40. But
yeah, but I go Jokic.
I agree with you. I'm going Jokic too. I got to give an honorable mention to Anthony Edwards because the dude was freaking balling. I know he lost the season, he lost the series, but the numbers that he was putting up, ridiculous,
Insane.
ridiculous. So I got to give an honorable mention to Anthony Edwards and also Nikola Jokic is MVP of the series. Guys, if you want to comment down below your MVP of the series as we go along, please do. But without further ado, I want to move into the next one. The Phoenix Suns advance against the LA Clippers 4-1 on Tuesday. And what happened?
I almost ripped my mic out of my computer.
Oh, very nice. And the Suns won 136-130, high scoring game, clinched game 5, and they advanced to the second round where they will verse, in fact, the Golden State Warriors, the Denver Nuggets in the second round. But real talking about Devin Booker. Devin Booker's been the X factor of this game. Not even this game, this whole series. Kevin Durant's been balling. CP3 has been doing his assist numbers. The only person who's been a little quiet is DeAndre Ayton, but hopefully he picks up his stuff because he's going to need it next round against Jokic. A lot of stuff going in with the Suns. A lot of stuff with the Nuggets. I will say this. I want to ask one question about this. Can Devin Booker, because he's obviously been the X factor in my opinion, the stud of that team, can he continue his success going into the next round, or is this just a phase?
No, most definitely. Most definitely. I do think Devin Booker's got, listen, he's been to a finals before. You know what I mean? He has the experience. He knows what it takes. It's just a matter of doing it. And if he does it, KD will. I promise you KD will. So either way, it's gonna happen. But I look at the matchups on that side, right? It's gonna be very difficult for the Nuggets. It's gonna be very difficult for the Nuggets defensively. They're already not the best defensive team as it is.
Yeah.
Right. So it's gonna really come down to the defensive side of the Nuggets. Can they slow down Devin Booker? Because if they can, I think they have a they obviously do have a bigger chance of winning if they slow down Devin Booker. But also offensively, it's gonna take a lot, and the bench is going to be such a big factor.
I was gonna mention that. I mean, if you look at matchup for matchup right now, you got Jamal Murray, point guard, Contavious Caldwell-Pope at shooting guard, Michael Porter Jr., small forward, Aaron Gordon, power forward, Nikola Jokic, center. Now, if you go to the Suns, obviously at point guard, you got CP3. a shooting guard. Who plays shooting guard for that team? Wait, hold up.
The Suns.
Devin Booker. Yeah, Devin Booker.
I was about to say.
Point guard. Devin Booker as a shooting guard. Torrey Craig is a small forward. That's the weakest link in the pack. And then you got Kevin Durant power forward, and then DeAndre Ayton as a center. If you really look at those matchups, small forward, shooting guard, Devin Booker is eating up that matchup against Caldwell Pope. I really do believe that. Kevin Durant against Aaron Gordon. I think Kevin Durant, he's the man. He can beat up pretty much any matchup and have the dominant hand. The big matchup you got to look at, though, is obviously, I think, the DeAndre Ayton and Nikola Jokic. It's not so much DeAndre Ayton has to dominate him in terms of points and keep him out of the paint. I think that's a big part. I think the biggest part about Jokic's game is his uniqueness, and also the fact is getting players wide open. His playmaking ability, obviously, as we all know. So I think if you're DeAndre Ayton, the one thing you have to watch out for is Jokic's little sneaky tactics that he does, because he's a high IQ player. So don't draw into fouls. Get your rebounds, because Nikola Jokic loves to eat those rebounds. Get your rebounds, get offensive boards, dominate the paint, and close out in the passing lanes. And it's a tough task. It's not going to get done. Most likely not. And everyone else is probably going to have to take the load. But as of right now, that's probably some of the keys.
Pause.
Yeah. And also, or like my friend likes to say, and also,
who's your friend?
This guy. Also, the Nuggets, their bench, I think, is going to be a big part of this too. You got Bruce Brown coming off the bench, Braun, white kid out of Kansas. A lot of
white kid out of Kansas
compared to the Suns bench. But I do have another question. It's about the Clippers. I want to give the Clippers their flowers, not particularly just the Clippers. I want to give one dude, Russell Westbrook, flowers.
Really quick.
Go ahead.
Really quick before you go into it, I just want to say, and before we move on from the Nuggets, I just want to say I do think that we might see a different side of Jokic in this series, because it's going to require for him, in terms of scoring, yes, right? It's going in terms of scoring, rebounding, and whatever it is, because it's going to take that much to beat the Suns. And I think when it's time, Jokic plays to win, right? So when it's time to get it done, Jokic is going to do absolutely everything in his power to get it done. He will drop as many points as he needs to, will give you as many assists as you need to, give you as many rebounds as you need to. So just be also ready for that, for monsters triple-double numbers from Jokic.
All right, let's see it. But going into the Clippers, like I said, I want to give Russell Westbrook his flowers. In terms of players that actually want to play, Russell Westbrook's at the top of the Clippers list. Also, I don't know if you saw the report, but Kawhi Leonard tore his meniscus. So a round of applause for that.
Round of applause.
I don't care. The dude's injured so many times in his career. It's such a... Actually, it should be a trombone. That's a misery. Like, I heard Stephen A. Smith, like we said, we talked about last podcast. He's one of the most disappointing superstars. And the fact is, in terms of injury, yeah, when the dude plays, he's a freaking one of the best two-way players. But the thing is, it's when he plays, and the dude's always injured. He plays one every 5 games. And the fact is, he tore his meniscus, like we said, walked off the court fine. We saw it. The one thing I can't grasp is the fact that there's a report that came out today about Israel Adesanya. He won the belt, right, against Alexander Pereira. They said that he fought on a torn MCL and won the belt. So you're telling me, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that UFC is more tasking on the knees in terms of going takedowns and standing up, kicking, all that stuff, than running across the court. I know you got to jump sometimes, but dude, you got to do what you got to do. Overall, I know injuries are not nothing to mess with. I understand this, but when you're always injured, that's a cause of concern. And the fact that I heard the Clippers saying that they might re-sign them to an extension, PG and Kawhi, just another couple of years of misery for that organization as a whole.
I will say this, that analogy, like, I get it, but at the same time, Izzy fought on a torn meniscus and finished the fight in torn meniscus. Now, not meniscus. You said MCL?
Mm-hmm.
Like, however, he doesn't have to fight again, right, for a little bit so he can heal. Kawhi had another game afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't go back out there. I understand that. But I will say it's just an unfortunate situation for him, because it's like, it's one of those things where it's like it almost questions if you're reliable or not, right?
Yeah.
Granted, he has his ring. He has both of his rings with the Spurs and also with the Toronto Raptors. It's just It's just unfortunate because this was supposed to be a very big project for them, and they didn't even compete.
Championship
They,
aspirations.
they didn't even compete against the Suns. It was sad.
I don't even know if Paul George and Kawhi played like 30 games together. I don't even know if that's even possible. I gotta look into that. But that's insane. But going back to the Izzy thing, that comparison, the thing I would rebuttal with that is the fact that Izzy, he injured it in the middle of training camp, so he still had to train. He still trained with it, and he fought on the same day with it. Obviously,
So they knew that he had a torn MCL and he walked into that ring.
keep hush. UFC.
Wow. So if he can do that, why can't I play on the nerve?
Because it's not smart to play injured. It's not smart.
Oh my god.
But and also Eric, I don't know if you know, but he's getting like $10 million for a fight.
I knew you just say that. Dang it. I knew you just say that.
I'm
getting $0. I'm getting $0.
It's his living. Izzy can be injured after the rest of the season, and you still have money coming in terms of commercial deals and advertisements. Overall, going into the next comment real quick before we talk about the Clippers. Jonathan's in the building. What's up, Jonathan? Derek Jeter, one of the best. Greatest of all time.
He just comes in and says Derek Jeter of the Yankees and just leaves.
Greatest of all time. But going into the Clippers, obviously we discussed a little bit about them. What do they do now? If you look at the teams in the West, I want to be real short with you guys and real truthful. They are never going to win a championship. Never in their life. Because I don't know if you guys understand, but you have to be on the court in order to win.
Really?
Yeah, just a thought out there. And the fact that two of their best players can't stay on the court for more than 20 games is a cause for concern. Like I said, give Russell Westbrook his flowers, deserves it. Talking about a dude that looked like absolutely being washed to a dude that's dropping 30-point triple doubles in the playoffs against the Phoenix Suns. Dude's a baller. Overall, for the Clippers, what do you do now? You could rebuild. There's no harm. Keep PG. Keep Kawhi.
No.
Keep PG.
I think this is a situation where you just blow it up. I think they should blow it up more than the Timberwolves should. Right? With Rudy Gobert. And the reason I say that is because the Timberwolves, I'm not saying they can win a championship, but we don't know how good they can actually be. Right? With over a long period of time. With the Clippers, bro, you're not winning a championship, all right? Because you know why? Like you said, someone's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get hurt. And it's gonna ruin everything. And if you're missing one, you know you're not winning the entire thing. You look at the teams, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Kings now. It's like the Pelicans, hopefully if Zion likes to play basketball, they'll be back as well, right? These teams they're only growing. The Lakers, they're not going to be terrible. I don't know what they're going to look like next year, but they won't be that bad. The Thunder, they might have Victor Wembanyama next year. We don't know. It's like these teams are growing, and you guys are just at a stagnant. You're moving further away from the championship realm as the years go on, because y'all only getting older, right? And mind you, you're moving closer to that gray area that we talk about all the time, where it's like you're good, but you're not competing for a championship. You're never gonna win, right? Yeah. So at that point, just blow it all up. Like trade Kawhi, trade PG. It didn't work. It hasn't worked. Don't re-sign them because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, going back to the comparison you brought with Timberwolves, it is different. It is different based off of one thing. The fact that the Timberwolves have someone that they can build around of. A young dude that is reliable and plays damn near every single game and is a stud, Anthony Edwards. The Clippers don't really have that. They have older men. Russell Westbrook, he plays every game. I got to give him that. But the fact is, the dude's 33, 34 years old. He's not gonna grow a franchise and build around him. Kawhi Leonard can't stay on the court. Paul George can't stay on the court. But before we move into the next series, actually, before we move on, MVP of the series of the Suns and the Clippers, go.
Devin Booker.
I'm gonna go DeAndre Ayton.
Wait, what? Wait.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say
definitely Devin Booker. Devin Booker deserves it. Before we move on, though, we got a comment from Dub City. What's going on, bro? Thanks for
Dub City.
Appreciate you. He said, talking about our situation with Kawhi Leonard. He said it's a torn meniscus. Yeah, if you heard MCL, it's because we were comparing it to Israel Adesanya, who tore his MCL before the fight.
My fault.
So we did mention torn meniscus for Kawhi, but it could have been mixed up. Dub City also said Lonzo has the same injury and has been out for almost two seasons. Lonzo has
Lonzo still exists? Yo.
The fact that you contract, even though you're out for 2 years in a row, isn't that crazy?
Yo,
you're getting paid.
Lonzo was supposed to be so good. Do you remember the hype? All right, maybe not so good, but like
Do a
this
second
man. You
takeover.
remember when he came out with a song too?
Did
He
he?
was rapping. Yeah, like I have that song on my playlist still. I
What?
think.
What?
Yeah, bro.
It was good.
It was not bad. Like the beat was cool. It was a vibey song. Like Lonzo was balling. He was giving people buckets. He was dunking on people. And
Yeah.
on top of it, like with that ugly jumper, he was
Oh my
pulling up like on the Lakers. He was supposed to be the next thing for the Lakers compared to Magic Johnson in a sense. Like this guy was supposed to be nasty.
Yeah.
And then bro just wasn't it.
Could we just say that most of that hype was due to his father? If it wasn't for his father, I don't think he would be
Yeah.
number 2 overall.
Can I just say though, I love the fact that I have to give mad props to LeVar Ball. Because LeVar Ball, granted, it might have been annoying for the kids at times, but he marketed his family so well to a point where, not to say that they don't deserve to be in the NBA, right? But I don't know if they get as much hype as they got without their dad.
100%.
I really don't. Because like we
Except
started,
for LaMelo. LaMelo is the only good stud.
but I don't really know though. Because
He's
think
proven
about it. What's it called? He's a stud. Don't get me wrong, but would we know about LaMelo like we know about him now if it wasn't for LeVar? I don't think so. I think we figure out about him, but I think he comes in as one of those guys where it's like, oh, I've heard of LaMelo Ball before, like, or oh, this kid LaMelo Ball, he's pretty good, right? I don't know if we see him, we hear about him in high school or anything. Like, what was LaMelo ranked in high school? I don't even know.
I don't know, but definitely probably top 10. I don't know. It's just a far-fetched thing for me. But real quick to everyone listening right now, if you haven't already and you're enjoying the content, please like this video right now and also subscribe if you're new. And also share the show to everyone that you know. We will transition into the next segment real quick.
I found it.
Oh, you found the playlist? What's the song called?
ZO2.
Who?
ZO2.
ZO2. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move into the next segment. And for all my New York Knicks fans,
No.
standing up. Go New York,
No.
go New York, go New York, go New York.
I'm taking a nap.
Hey. All I'm gonna say is I'm not one to toot my own horn, but let's get into it real quick. Everyone was calling me a little crazy when I said the Knicks are gonna beat the Cavs.
No one called you crazy.
Yes,
Stop
you did.
it.
You called me crazy. You called
No,
me
I
crazy.
did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, you're
Called me
literally
crazy.
deluded.
I
There's
got
no-
the receipts. You said
Go
the
find the receipts. I did not call you crazy.
Cavs are gonna win in 6 or 7.
I said that. Yes, I did say
I
that. But
said-
nobody called you crazy.
I
Get
said the
that
Knicks
out of
are
there,
gonna win, and you said you're crazy because of the fact that he was gonna carry them. I said he's not Julius Randle. I said
bro.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen
Bro,
Brunson gonna carry him.
nobody called you crazy.
Showed it.
You're literally making that up.
Also,
no one
the
called you
comments,
crazy.
the comments on Instagram called me crazy as well. They said Cavs in 4, Cavs in 5.
So talking about the Instagram comments. I'm talking about we
Insane.
called you crazy. I didn't call you
were in
crazy.
there. You were in the thing too. You were in the thing too.
What? I did not call you crazy.
You were in the thing
I
too.
literally said,
gotta check this shit.
I did say the Cavs were going to win. I said the Cavs were going to win. I'll admit to that. I really thought the Cavs were going to win. I'll stick by that. No doubt in my mind. Not once did I say it wouldn't be close. Not once. Not
Oh
once
my
did I say
gosh.
the Knicks couldn't win. Not once. I just did not believe in them. Simple as that because of what they showed me in the past. I never called you crazy, though.
Go New York, go New York, go. New York Knicks advance 4-1 in the series, ladies and gentlemen. They beat the Cleveland
Guys,
Cavaliers. And the fact that my fraudulent pick, this is what it was. My fraudulent pick, I said it on Instagram. Let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram. Let's see the comments a little bit.
Oh my God.
I just love it, bro. You gotta be right sometimes. You gotta be right sometimes. Where is it? Oh, right here. Here, we got a receipt. Eric, this is you.
No matter who's on the team, that one I can't argue. That I can't
Oh, wait, no.
Go ahead.
argue. So for that, with that being said, it's like I can't be so confident in
What? It's not restart.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Find where I said go. You're
I'm
crazy.
trying to. It's not restarting. I gotta read. Now I'm just
When
good.
it's the playoffs. Listen, if there's one thing that I know is that these Knicks fumble, no matter who's on the team. That one I can't argue. That I can't argue. So for that, with that being said, it's like I can't be so confident in them. Like I still see a first round exit.
But this year is different because of the fact
How
that
do we know
they
that?
added Jalen Brunson. We've been seeing it all season that whenever Julius Randle is not having a good game, Jalen Brunson takes it to a next level and they get the W because of it. Last year without Jalen Brunson, the Knicks would lose if Julius Randle was getting locked up because he was their one hope. Now they have Jalen Brunson. He's adding the scoring. He's adding the playmaking. He's adding the defense at some points. So overall, I'd be like, yeah, you can lock up Julius Randle in one playoff series. Go ahead. Because we got Jalen Brunson on the other end. You can't lock up two guys. So it's going to be one or the other. You got to pick your poison at that point.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, so where in that did I say you're crazy?
No, not in that one particularly. I probably didn't have that clip
Where did I
saved.
say it?
I probably didn't have your clip saved.
That
Regardless.
statement, the statement that I made alone lets you know that I did not say that they couldn't win. All I was stating was the facts that I knew. And the facts that I knew from the past is that these Knicks fumble. And that's not crazy to say. You even agreed with me in that statement.
I did, but I did a nice explanation. And he said, how do we know that? And I said, Jalen Brunson is the man. You ever hear the song Aloe Black? I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. It's a lot of hype song. That's literally defines Jalen Brunson. But like we said, quick round of applause to the New York Knicks. I want to give them their flowers. We got some comments in the queue. Dub City, he said, I knew I liked this guy. New York stand up. Brunson is different. Is the difference. I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Listen. Hold on. Before you continue.
What?
I want to say this much.
Go ahead.
I will give y'all your props. Because I want all this to go through and everyone start thinking, oh, no, I do hate the Knicks. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm from New York. I hate the Knicks. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? But I give props where props are due. And you deserve your props. You handled the Cavs way more than I thought you would. And 5 is crazy to me. It's a big. And to end it in Cleveland, big statement, right?
Not even that. Without Julius Randle getting injured too. Sorry.
I'll admit, I did not see this happening at all. Clearly by my statement, right? And I don't have a problem with that, right? However, I will not sit here and say that I didn't like. I like it was gonna be easy for the Cavs. I didn't think the Cavs were gonna get run over like that. They got gentlemen swept. That's insane to me. That's insane. It's super disappointing for the Cavs. I don't care how young you are. Bro, we're talking about a Knicks team. Granted, they look good and all, but this Knicks team, this is their first year with Jalen Brunson and their first year with Josh Hart. Granted, this is your first year with Donovan Mitchell, but still, bro, I'm not jacking it. It should have been way more close than it was.
Fair enough. Quick little fun fact on this. The last time the Cleveland Cavaliers made the postseason without LeBron James was back in 1998. So this is the first time they made it without LeBron, and they lost. And also for the New York Knicks, this is the first playoff series that they've won since 2013 Carmelo Anthony days. yo, I still remember that like so clearly in my head. Carmelo Anthony.
That's insane to think. That's insane to think. And you know what's else insane to think? I mean, let me not jump the gun. Let me let you continue. Go through the comments and then we'll talk about it. I don't want
you jumping. John Morant's gun? What are you talking about?
No.
All right.
This guy.
Bear said the draft is here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But too bad it takes like 3 hours to go through cards. It's like a graduation. You know what I mean? Like the NFL draft and any type of draft is like a graduation. The fact that graduation does not need to be 3 hours long. It can literally just be 30 minutes, just reading the names. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Go home. That's only what the draft should be. Okay, they picked this. They picked that. All right, they picked that.
Bro, it can't be like that. It can't be like that. Brother, you are getting drafted, and that day's changing your life.
I understand.
That you're signing a contract to basically make generational wealth. God willing, you stay in the league.
I understand, but like rounds 2 and 3 take the same amount of time as round 1. Rounds 4, 5, 6.
It's generational wealth.
Take the same amount of time as round 1. That's ridiculous.
Bro, you could be the last pick. I better take all the dramatics that I deserve.
They don't give you that though. They don't give you that stuff. They go right past you. They draft you during commercial break.
I'm telling you, no, it's not even that though. It's like, bro, that moment in your life, it's never gonna. Your life changes that day. That day, your life is changes. Graduation. All right, I see your point. Even though I'd rather, for me, like, I want that gratification of walking up to on the stage and you handing me my diploma. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. But, like, as far as draft, you can't do the same. You can't compare the same, bro. The draft, bro, you're making bread. Graduation, you just get a piece of paper. That's probably worth probably 5 cents.
For some people, that could be like their college graduation. They can be making bread, doctorate, stuff like that. I don't know. Just me personally, this is how I feel. And I don't think I'm ever going to change my opinion on this unless something happens. The fact that that other people have to know like your space, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like oh, we got to interview you now. But what about the 6th round pick? Tom Brady was a 6th round 199th pick. He didn't get a lot of credibility, and now he's one of the greatest players of all time. So the fact that we're focusing on all these players that probably half of them in the 1st round are not even going to make it past 5 years as a pro is kind of ridiculous. I understand that it's their big time, but like celebrate that with your family. Post it on your own social medias. Make it an hour long. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, according to that commercial, at least, the NFL schedule was out.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Raptors received permission to interview Becky Hammon for the head coach position.
Hey, about damn time.
It's about damn time.
We were looking at her for the the Portland Trailblazers spot. But anyway,
see if we can find that NFL stuff for you.
I want to go back on the New York Knicks real quick. Ask a question about them. Victor said New York Knicks on top. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Knicks on top. We love it. We love it. But we got a comment. We got a concern from Dub City. Shout out to him. He said, I will admit, I'm afraid of Hemi Butler locking up Brunson next round. Yo, why do you got to do this, bro? Why we got to bring up next round?
I will say, though, you are versing a pretty defensive team.
Why can't we just enjoy the moment, bro?
We're talking about a team that shut down the number 1 seed. Now, all right, that's why I didn't want to jump the gun on. Because honestly, I don't know how that series is gonna go. I really don't. You got an 8th seed versus a 5th seed. 2 teams that wasn't expected to come out the 1st round.
You know,
I don't.
I will say this. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm still trying to find the thing.
I was gonna say this real quick. You mentioned how they're one of the best defensive teams in the regular season. I agree, but when we look at the series with the Bucks in the postseason, I think the least that they had given up was 99 points, but the most that they given up was in fact 138. So like, here's how the games went. First game, 117 they allowed. Second game 138. Third game 99. Fourth game 114. The 5th game 126. They've been like outscoring their opponents, which is weird thing to say with the Miami Heat, and their defense has been kind of mediocre, not gonna lie. But in terms of points per game, everything else they're.
But you also have to understand that they're reversing the Milwaukee Bucks.
I understand.
That's the thing.
Without Giannis, they allowed 138 points. It's insane.
Insane. It's like it is insane. I don't know how to call that series. I really don't. I really don't know how to call that series. Realistically,
yeah.
I would love to say the Knicks. I mean, I'd love to say like the Knicks in the sense of like losing because I don't like the Knicks, but like I really don't know because after what I expected from the Cavs was the Cavs to at least beat them in 6 or 7, and the Knicks beat them in 5. So I don't know what to call the Knicks now. Like I really don't know. I have to see how the series goes.
I mean,
I'm gonna pick the Heat.
You can keep on calling them the Knicks. You get it? You don't get it? You get it? Dad joke of the day. It's like, I don't know what to call the Knicks. I'm gonna just keep on calling.
And you wonder why we make fun of you for being older than you be an older person inside a young person's body.
Yeah. Hey, you know, some people say that I'm a little kid, you know, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying. That's an Ayo moment, because what?
You know
what are you trying to say about little kids?
Trying to make me
what's going on?
No, you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what
what's going on?
Bro, what the? Yo, you know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, bro.
J.
Yeah, what about it? What about?
Not your girl. The letter J.
I know.
Never mind. Just go past. I'll tell you.
Private chat me.
No, it's too much work.
Oh my god.
I'll just say this. All right, ready?
I want to see.
All right, let's see if this works. Private chat.
Let me see.
You see it?
Why?
Because I'm immature.
Oh, please.
I make fart jokes.
No, you're not. You're not immature at all.
No, it's funny. But anyway, going back into the New York Knicks, just go in these comments real quick. Going back into the Heat and Knicks matchup, I want to discuss that a little bit more. If we look at that matchup as a whole, the Knicks are leading that series in the season 3-1. Obviously, most of the games have been close, with like them winning by 5 points or 2 and all that stuff. So I'm expecting a really tight series. The only thing that I will admit that both teams have going into this is the fact that both teams have what we call as momentum. And when you have momentum in the playoffs, that is a deadly thing. Not only that, for a team to have momentum and be young, like the New York Knicks, scary. Not even that. Like the Heat, who are together, these both teams have good chemistry with each other as of right now. And both of them have momentum. So it's going to be a very fun series. It's going to be very intense. I do think it's going to be close. I'm obviously going to back my Knicks. I'm going to say Knicks in 6. I do think so. I think the key thing you have to do is lock up Jimmy Butler. It's a hard task to do, I know. Dude's literally a playoff guru. But if you lock him up to at least 25 points a game, 25 to 30,
at least.
No one else can score. Tyler Hero is out for the rest of the season. You got to use that to your advantage and all that other stuff. So Victor Oladipo's out. So
it pains me. It pains me to think that there's a reality where the Knicks can be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Crazy, right? Who would have thought?
Like that pain. You don't know how much that pains me.
It's crazy.
I don't want to see it happen. I really don't want to see it happen. I would be so upset if it does happen. And on top of it, they could be versus the 76ers. So it's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose situation. Like, it's just, there's no winning in that situation. I'm gonna have to be a fan of a Western Conference Finals team. Like, and what, like, I don't know what to do at this point.
You're in a tough pickle right now. Bear said, if I'm the 1% of D1 football players, I'm taking my damn time when I'm walking up that stage.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm wearing my suit.
No, but you
can't. All this hard work I put in for years. Yeah, most definitely. You gonna come up to me and give me my hat.
What about the 3rd round pick? They put the same
Yo,
amount of
the amount of work that they put in for years.
The 4th round pick.
Years.
Maybe I just don't understand it. Maybe I don't understand. I don't know.
Bro, these guys. Oh my God, Vic is just a hater. I can't be bothered.
Eric K.
Vic, bro, hop off the nuts, bro. I can't be bothered.
Hey, yo.
Dub City said, hopefully Tibbs doubles Jimmy, unlike Coach Bud. Yeah. I mean, Budenholzer, he's facing a lot of
that man should have lost the job when they won the championship.
The only reason why you guys say it is because they won the championship that year. We were looking at firing.
Bought him an extra couple of years. This year, he probably gone.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Gone.
I was gonna ask you that a little bit later. Actually, the next one. The Dove City said Milwaukee was like up 13 and 16 going into the 4th quarter in the last 2 games. I think it was more an inability to score in the 4th than Miami's defense. Yeah, I think that's a good point.
But to say that there's an inability to score would mean that someone's stopping you from scoring,
or they're just missing shots because they were
shooting. You have Giannis Antetokounmpo. That man's just running into the paint, throwing bows like this, and like.
They were 3 for 19 in the 4th quarter of that game. Not only that, Giannis missed 7 free throws. I think he was like 7 for 14.
Goodness gracious.
Crazy. But going back into the Knicks, we're always losing track of the New York Knicks. Let me have my celebration. The New York Knicks, they advance. I want to ask you a question, though, about the New York Knicks.
I don't want to answer.
Were the Knicks lucky or were they good?
No, they're not lucky. Anyone that says they're lucky is delusional. I'm not going to lie. They were good. You can't say, bro. They beat the Cavs in 5. What about that is lucky? They locked up Donovan Mitchell. What about that is lucky?
Oh, I'm not saying I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like they showed that they can compete, and they don't need to. They have several pieces to rely on. Can I just say?
Go ahead.
Can we play a hand clap for Jalen Brunson really quick? Just really quick. It's like just because this brother like. Real talk. We need to be talking about Jalen Brunson as like a top 10. I understand we probably do, but like he's a really good top 10 point guard in this league.
Top 5, you could say.
I don't want to push it, but like,
me the other day. Remember we were talking about all NBA guards, and I put him in the 3rd NBA. I think he deserved it. So like that would technically be top 5 in a sense.
See, I still don't think he's going to get it because obviously that's a regular season award. Next year, though, his name's definitely going to be up there as long as he just keeps this up. But, like, you look at point guards right now, Luka, Steph, Ja, maybe Shea, I would say.
Guard, or is he a point guard? I don't know.
He point guard's a shooting guard, but he plays point guard. I'll give him point guard. Who else is a better point guard than him? There's got to be someone. Kyrie?
Kyrie, talented, yeah.
Kyrie's there, and then I'm definitely missing a few.
Definitely, 100%.
But overall, maybe Jamal Murray. I think you could argue that he's on the same level as Jamal Murray.
If not a little bit better.
Like you really can make that argument, and that's insane to me. That's insane to me that we're having James Harden is up there as well. My fault.
Mhm.
Forgot about James.
No, the reason why I don't think a lot of people put him in there is because of the fact that I don't think he's not that flashy. You know what I mean? He's not like a flashy dude with his handles and getting around people.
Jokic.
Yeah, like good comparison to that. But the thing is, he plays tough and he plays the right way. So like overall, it's just like he plays the game tough and right. I mean, overall, you can't ask for anything better from a point guard. Gets the job done.
Fair enough.
Uh,
We got a couple of comments. I want to hear this from Dub City.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Up City said, owning the glass is effort, not luck. Mitchell Robinson to me is the best offensive rebounder in the league. I agree with you 1000% with that one, Brosi.
Can I Dub City? I want to ask you something. You seem like you got a little bit of knowledge on ball, right? Obviously we haven't talked about anything outside the Knicks, so I'm not gonna assume I'm not gonna assume you're just a biased Knicks fan. I think you got some knowledge on ball. I want to ask, who do you think should win MVP this year? Who do you think should win MVP? Me and David both have different decisions. I don't want to say who's yet, right? But I want to see who do you think should win MVP this year, based off what you've seen.
Since he brought up the mentioning of the owning the glass, that's a big thing I looked into, and I calculated every single game, added them up, and basically showed the discrepancy between this team and that team. So the New York Knicks out-rebound the Cavs 227 to 186.
No, that's really bad.
They rebounded them. Let me just do the math real quick.
What happened to Jared Allen?
What happened to Evan Mobley? Those guys got crushed, those big men.
I give Evan Mobley a pass because he's younger.
I don't even know if he got crushed by not Halliburton, Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. That's insane. They got out rebounded by 41 in that whole series together. That's sad.
It's gonna be very Are we really about to see the Knicks in the? Oh,
and also
no.
One more stat on it in terms of offensive
rebound.
rebound.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, they already announced it.
Oh, I'm behind.
The first pick was in fact.
Wait, I want to see it. I want to see it happen.
Why? My thing already went off. So they know something I don't.
Wait, I didn't see it yet. I just want to see it happen. I'm assuming it's Bryce Young, but I just want to see it happen.
Yeah, like this went off like literally 3 minutes ago. My phone.
Wait, maybe did I get it on my phone? I just didn't check. No, I didn't get an ESPN notification.
I got it on Bleacher Report.
Oh yeah, now I see it's Bryce Young. Yo, why didn't I get it? Yo, Bleacher Report don't like me. What the heck?
Why are they doing so long for this? Dang. But
Bryce Young is a Carolina Panther.
Yeah, we pretty much expected it. But I will say this about the New York Knicks in terms of offensive rebounding, since Dub City brought it up. The Knicks out rebound in terms of offensive rebound the Cavs 45 to 46. 45. No, I'm sorry. 75 to 46. The Knicks out rebound them in offensive terms. Insane stuff by the New York Knicks. One of their secret weapons is in fact offensive rebounding, and their hustle. And if they keep it up for next round, they will go into it good. I will say my one concern about the New York Knicks is the fact that Julius Randle re-injured his left ankle. So he might be out for a little bit. I'm expecting him to play that game. There's like 4 days away, but anything's possible. I don't know what's going to happen. It is concerning, but I do think we can put up a little fight without him, but we'll see what happens. But shout out to my New York Knicks popping out. Give them some love. And also a quick little shout out to Bryce Young being the first overall pick for the Carolina Panthers, as Bear told us right there.
I'm telling you, Dave, I'm sorry. There's no way, bro. That's got to be one of the best moments of your life, bro. The way they do it too, like the way they walk up and everything, bro.
No, it's
like
I'm not saying it's not cool. I just think it's unnecessary.
I would be. What do you mean?
Because, like, for me watching it, I want him to go on to the next pick. Like, it's good for him.
If it was you, what would you want?
Yeah, but the thing, I don't want everyone watching me. It's my moment with my family. Like, they go handle their thing. Like, listen, I don't want.
You're playing for a billion dollar freaking franchise. What do you mean you don't want everyone watching you? The eyes are gonna be on you. You're playing for a franchise.
I understand, but the thing is, for me personally, it's my moment. Like you said, I worked hard for it. This is my family's moment too. I don't I just post it on my phone, do whatever I got to do. But the fact is, the NFL makes money off of this. That's the end of the bottom line.
So you
all it
mean to
is.
tell me that you would want there would be no crowd and there'd be no one there, just you, your family, and just the other athletes in the room.
Eric, can I be honest
And
with you?
what?
I don't even think I would show up to the facility. I would be at
There's no way. There's
I would be
no
at home.
way.
Yes.
There's no way. You
Yeah.
mean to me if you're a bona fide first overall pick, you're not showing up? This
Nah.
is weird. Like,
I'll be
no,
home.
it's just to me, it sounds like you want more attention, or you're just a diva or a brat.
Be
Like, what?
home. Like I can invite 20 people in my family to stay home instead of inviting 20 people to go out, even if they can't even make it.
Dave, you will never. Oh God, there's
I don't
no
know.
way.
Maybe-
That's just a
maybe-
crazy preference to me.
Maybe
This is a
that's
crazy.
I don't know. I don't think it's wrong. Me personally, it's just how I think. Anyway, going past the Knicks, I want to talk about the Cavs a little bit, real quick. Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously, a lot of expectations. Donovan Mitchell didn't live up to it. Lost first round. What do they go back to the chopping block in this offseason? What do they do?
Not. They are a good team. Maybe
think
try to
they
bolster that bench
change?
a little bit.
Yeah, just both
Yeah.
bench.
Yeah, just keep the team. I mean, granted, y'all young. It's that simple, right? Like y'all a young team. Y'all got a lot to improve on. Y'all had a great season this year. It's all right. It's okay. If you lost last year, you lost this year. You come back next year even harder. Simple as that. Oh my gosh. Get out of here.
I do agree with you. Bolster up the bench. You can't have Karis LeVert being the only one producing points. Get that bolstered up. Get your big guys. Get more rebounding to your queue, especially off the bench. Give Jared Allen and Evan Mobley some break when they get off to the when they sit out, and put some guy off the bench that is a good rebounder. Key for them. Mario said, "I agree with you, Dave." Thanks, Mario. He said, Bear said Texans took 2 seconds with their pick. Real quick, are Texans going with defense? Guys, comment down below. They going defense?
God.
You know what I think?
There's no way they picked Davis Mills to be their quarterback for the year. There's just no way this board does this. I refuse.
I'm gonna go with QB. I'm gonna go
But
with
who though?
CJ Stroud.
But
CJ Stroud.
everyone made it sound as if CJ Stroud dropped immensely.
Eric, it's the fact that the media is doing that, and the fact that they think that you have to be a scientist. So what? He did a bad test score. I don't care. He's not a scientist. He's not.
Bear said CJ. Bear thinks it's CJ.
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
Why is everyone saying it's CJ's going to Houston? Do people know something I don't? I'm not getting no notifications.
Mario said Donovan Mitchell. Who?
That's insane. That's just insane. That's why I don't like, man.
Eric, Dub said he went to answer your question before. He said, "Sorry, my phone died." But to answer your question, all good, bro. No worries. I do not think you should be a 3-time MVP if you never made the finals. So Jokic is out. I think Giannis not improving since 2019 as a shooter or post player, and Embiid putting up numbers we haven't seen since Shaq. I would give him the edge to Embiid. Thoughts?
Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue it. Not because we'll be here forever. But I do believe. I will say I do believe Jokic is MVP though.
Yeah, and I go with Embiid. It's not the fact that they're all separated by a lot. It's really close in my opinion. I'm going slight to Embiid though. But thanks.
We do have our reasons, but like if you want to see our reasons, like we have like a bunch of other podcasts as well.
episodes.
Episodes.
But we do appreciate you responding back. Appreciate you, Dub City.
Most definitely.
Bear said it's CJ. Bear, are you like an insider or something? Mario
I'm
said
about to see it right now.
Houston. And then Dub City said I wouldn't be mad at any of them. Yeah, fair enough.
Facts. Definitely facts.
It
is CJ. Wow. All that hype for what? All those tests for what?
They
All
did
those
it
freaking.
Eric, they did it on purpose. They're trying to see if anyone was going to trade with them. Like, oh, we're not getting a quarterback, so trade down with us.
See, look, CJ crying. Like, oh my
Good
gosh.
for him.
David, you mean to tell me? Well, I mean, great. It's different for us because we were soccer players. So, like, we don't really have a draft. But, like, if you was a basketball player, you wouldn't dream as a kid to walk down that freaking, like, you didn't dream of that at all. Like, you would never want to do that.
Listen, it's a nice moment. I'm not saying I don't like it. I just think it's unnecessary in terms of time. I obviously it would be nice, but the fact is, it's just like I would rather just be at home. But that's just how I am in general.
So you wouldn't want to walk. Like, you've never dreamed of that.
No, not necessarily.
Wild.
I just had a dream of making it and playing in the professional league, not really just walking up and getting selected. I do want to move past though to the last team that advanced. You know what I mean? Dub City, what are you doing, bro? Messi or Ronaldo? Definitely.
Oh no, Dub, why'd you do this? No,
Definitely
Dub.
Ronaldo.
Dub, he's Portuguese, Dub.
Definitely
Dub, he's Portuguese, bro.
Definitely Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, it's Messi though.
See.
It's not even. No, it's close, but it's Messi. He's literally forced. He's literally Dub. Let me give you a little insight. He's literally forced to say that because he's Portuguese.
Eric, and you are
He
from
doesn't
South
actually believe
America. You are biased.
I'm not from South America,
South
actually.
America.
I'm not from South America.
We went over this.
What?
Didn't we like look at a map and said Panama is part of South America?
No, we did not.
Yes, we did. We did this like one episode ago.
No,
Not one
it's
episode ago.
it's Central America.
No, but we looked up the I remember looking it up and we were talking about it.
It's Central America.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
It's
I remember
Central
doing
America. It's literally Central America. You can Google it. It's literally on the border of South America because Colombia connects to Panama.
It says Panama is a country in the isthmus linking Central and South America.
Thank you. It's in Central though. It's not because look, it's not represented. It's not represented as a South American country. It's not. It's Central America. It probably used to be because we gained our independence from Colombia, but it's
Panama,
not.
rich or poor. Although Panama is a wealthy nation, not everyone feels prosperity.
What? Panama rich or poor?
Yeah. They speak English in Panama. About 14% of Panamanians are fluent in English.
That's
There you
nice.
Yeah. All they probably know is hi and bye. That's what they call fluent.
Shut up. Nah, you're insane.
Next comment. Mario said, I believe CJ Stroud and Young will be better than Lamar Jackson. I don't guess on people's careers, rookies.
You know, I remember these moments, Mario. I just want you to know. I remember these moments. Same way when David does it sometimes, I remember the moments, right? So when it comes back, and if the Jets choke, because I'm not going to disrespect the Jets, because I'm actually worried about them this year. I am. I give you props for this too. If they choke, just know I remember this moment. Just know.
Mario said Messi all day.
There it is.
Whatever. Messi won a World Cup, and that's the difference. Sorry, Dave. It's not even. You're gonna base off of one World Cup.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, because Dave, I promise you, I want you to post that one day. There was a take that David had where he was like, "It's just a trophy." I was like, "Ah!" I was like,
I said Messi won. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Because you know you're not. Because it's
not because I know I'm wrong. A lot of people do agree with me, but the fact is, it's like. I told myself a long time ago, I'm done arguing with this because the fact that no one's opinion is going to be
lost. Because it's official. It's official. You look at the stats. You look at everything and put Messi. Bro, it's literally official. Look. Let
me ask you a question. Who won trophies in 4 different countries?
Ronaldo.
Thank you. What did Messi do with PSG? Nothing.
That's cool.
Nothing.
Wait a minute. What's going on? You won a league. What are we doing?
Eric, it's the Uber Eats League, bro. Stop
Wait. I'm just saying. Wait, no. But you brought up league trophies. So you said who won 3 different trophies in 4 different trophies in 4 different countries. And you said what has Messi done at PSG? Won the league. What's wrong with that? I'm just answering what you said. I'm just answering what you said.
And I'm saying Uber Eats.
All right, so then at that point, I'm just gonna shy on the Serie A then.
Go ahead. I'm
gonna shy in the Portuguese league.
Dub said hi and bye is crazy. Mario said Ronaldo is great though. Obviously, they're amazing players. There's nothing going against it. Dub City said, "Well, I know I will never bring up that topic again."
Yeah. Because
wait,
you never gave your opinion though, Dub City. What are you a soccer fan? Do you know? Well, football fan. But are you a football fan, or are you like you just know it's Messi and Ronaldo?
Bear said Texans trade up.
What,
dude?
Where are you guys getting this info? It's definitely like Matt Repson. Like, I see the group chat going off. It's definitely Matt.
Bro, how can
it's definitely?
They just traded for. They just got CJ Stroud.
Did they trade up to the 3rd overall pick?
They had the 2nd one. They just drafted CJ Stroud.
Maybe they want the defensive guy. The defensive guy they wanted so bad.
Drafted him. We just saw him go up.
No, but the defensive guy they wanted. Maybe they traded up to the 3rd pick. I don't know.
They would trade down because they already have. Oh, you mean from the 12th?
Trade alert. Hold on.
Oh, dang.
Arizona trade pick. I'm getting it right now. It's slow. Cardinals. The Texans had the 3rd overall pick.
Okay, so they traded the 12th. Okay, makes sense.
What they traded? I want to see what happened though. Like they're gonna get the defensive dude.
Junior. Yeah, Will Anderson Jr. Dang.
The Texans are moving different. He said plead the 5th. I respect it. I respect it.
Mario said Texans go to pick 3rd. A trade with Arizona.
What'd they give up though?
Who knows? The 12th pick, probably a 1st rounder next year. That's how it normally goes. Anyway, going into a little bit of, we got to go keep on moving because we are an hour and 16 minutes into the show, and I got a lot more topics to get into. So if we can do this real quick. Next one, the Miami Heat advanced 4-1 into that series against the Milwaukee Bucks. Quick little fun fact. This is the first, actually trivia for you guys. Who was the last team with the best record in the NBA to lose in the 1st round? Ooh. Come on, guys. I'm going to repeat it. Everyone with you. When was the last time that a team with the best record in the NBA lost in the 1st round? The Milwaukee Bucks did it this year.
Can I get a hint?
Western Conference. Come on, guys.
I'm trying to think of the team that would beat them.
It's pretty tough. I will tell you this. It's between 2000 and 2010.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at what? The
Western
Lakers,
Conference,
the Spurs.
2010, 2000.
It's not the Warriors. It's got. I'm thinking either the Lakers or Spurs, bro. Is it one of them?
Nope.
No.
I'm just gonna say it. It's in fact the.
Wait. Give me the division.
Did we believe Warriors beat them? Did the We Believe Warriors beat them? No.
Give me the division. Pacific, Northwest, or Southwest? I mean Southwest, right? Southwest.
Yeah, it's I forget what division it is. Southwest.
So it's one of them Texas teams.
Yeah.
What, the Mavs?
Yep. 2006,
Really?
2007 Mavs. They were the last team to lose in the 1st round. Anyone know the one before that? While back. I'm just going to give it to you guys. You're not going to get it. Seattle Supersonics, 1994.
What the heck?
1994 was the last time before that. So this is the 3rd time in history that's happened. Real quick about the Heat. I'm asking same question I asked about the Knicks. Probably going to get same response, but were the Heat lucky or were they good? Similar thing about the Knicks.
Jimmy Butler was good. What's it called? Jimmy Butler was amazing.
Hemi Butler.
By the way, Will Anderson Jr. got picked. I know I'm probably late on everything, guys. I guess my TV's behind. I don't know, but
no, mine's like 20 seconds behind. So whatever you hear, I'm getting
I wouldn't say it's lucky. I think the Bucks just played bad. I wouldn't say the Heat was lucky though. The Heat fought hard for those games. But I also, because you can't say the Heat got lucky. They lost two of their key players and still got the job done. You know what I mean? So I just think that the Bucks played bad. But I don't want to discredit the Heat. The next round is going to be a big. Crazy to say, the next round is going to be a good test for them though, because the Knicks are coming in hot.
Yeah,
and the Knicks have home advantage. But we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna go a little bit of lucky. I'm not hating on the Heat. I just think they're lucky because of the fact that Giannis got injured game 1, out game 2, and out game 3. I know the Bucks won game 2, but when you look at it in general as a whole, they were literally up 2-1 by the time Giannis came back. And Giannis was not 100% healthy in game 4 either, which they lost 3-1. At that point, it's really hard to come back from a 3-1 lead unless you're LeBron James in that one series that he did it against the Warriors. So overall, like, I'm going to go a little bit of luck on their side because they built, but like they were good as well. Like, it makes sense because obviously you got to be good in order to win games, but they were lucky in the fact that they didn't have to verse a healthy Giannis, if that makes any sense, because, you know, whatever happened to his back. Did you hear his post game conference?
Yes.
Comments? Yeah. Do you agree with that?
I did.
What do you think?
I just
Yeah,
think he was pissed.
Yeah.
I think he was just pissed, honestly, because like at the end of the day, it's a simple question, simple answer. Was the season a failure? Yes. Done.
100%. Yeah.
Done. Season was a failure, and like he's gonna view it at. He's trying to say you can't fail, right? You can only learn. I get it. I'm not mad at it,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
a losing experience is a learning experience.
Yes, but it's still losing.
Yeah, you failed.
You lost.
You
You
failed.
failed.
You
It's
failed.
okay. Like it's a. I just don't think he wanted to say. I just think he was pissed. But at the end of the day, regardless, if you look at the whole scheme of things, that was not supposed to happen. So
No, definitely not. Definitely a wild chain of events. It's looking like the March Madness with all these higher seeds being the
real.
lower seeds.
for real though, for
Oh
real.
gosh. Mara said if Giannis was healthy, they wouldn't have lost. Just saying. No, I agree.
Most definitely.
That's all I gotta say. MVP of that series, I think is pretty obvious.
It's obvious, isn't it? What's it called? Oh my god, I forgot. Gabe Vincent.
Yes, 100%. I agree.
Most definitely.
Congrats to Gabe Vincent. Well deserved.
Balled out. Honestly, without him, they're not winning the series.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Or maybe Tyler Hero for taking that 1 3-point shot after breaking his hand.
Yes, and diving and
Close.
apparently breaking his hand doesn't make any sense.
I don't know how. Didn't see the hand twist at all, but he broke it though.
Not
So,
even that.
Hey,
It looked like the hand fell like a soft little pillow onto the ground.
hey man,
half-
bones is bones.
I guess. If you got weak bones.
No, it's Jimmy Butler.
No, it's Timmy Butler. 100%.
Himmy.
Oh, we forgot to do the Knicks one. Who's the MVP of the Knicks series?
I don't like the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson.
I don't like the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson.
Donovan Mitchell.
Jalen Brunson.
I forgot his name. Hold on. It's coming to me. Darius Garland.
Darius Garland. Doo-doo cheeks. Probably for the best haircut.
You are a mean human being.
Who?
No, I'm kidding.
Who, me? I'm one of the
Yes.
nicest dudes you've ever known. Ooh. But I do say some subtle
That's
comments.
not wrong. That's not wrong.
It balances out.
You only say it when you're comfortable around people, though. Let's be. Oh my goodness.
What?
All right. My camera just told me to move on.
Comfortable when I'm comfortable, I say some stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like you don't do that around people that you don't like.
No, you gotta play the field because you don't know how some people are gonna take your jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a comedian. You gotta work the crowd. Give them a
I
little
feel special.
Feel them out. Pause.
Feel them out. Test the waters.
Let's go. But let's move into the next one. I want to give an NBA report card. Like we said, we are
So
falling a
much
little bit
pain.
behind. So let's keep on going this pace. Do it real quick. NBA report card.
I gotta think about this. I can't. I'm gonna try my best.
Following teams. Starting off from the bottom in the Eastern Conference. Starting off with Detroit Pistons, one of the worst records in the NBA, let alone the East. Really good. A, B, C, D, E, F. Guys, comment down below the report card grade.
I'm gonna go I'm not gonna go if it's close, I'll do the minuses and pluses, but I'm gonna try to just keep it very honest. I'm gonna go D. Because the only reason I'm going D is because Cade basically did not play the entire season. And that sucks. But as far as everything else goes, they was not supposed to be good anyways, and they probably wanted Victor anyways. So they succeeded in that. But as a team, garbage, trash. So I'm gonna go D, not entirely F.
I'm going F. It's a failure. You're literally one of the worst teams in the NBA.
But they wasn't supposed to be good anyways. We had them projected there.
Let me ask you a question though. If you have one of the dumbest kids in the class, right?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Anthony Richardson got picked for the Colts.
Colts? Dang, okay. So if you have one of the dumbest kids in the class, right, taking a test, and you have one of the smartest kids in the class, the smartest kid is expected to get an A, correct? The dumb kid, even though he's dumb, he's still getting an F. He's failing. So even if you expected him to get an F, he's still getting an F. So overall, he still failed. That's how I took it in general.
That's a very good analysis. But what if the kid was trying to get an F?
It's still an F.
But the thing is, the F could turn into an A.
Yeah, if he studied, maybe.
Their goal was not to make playoffs this year. Let's just be real. Their goal was just to develop players. And they couldn't even do that with their best player in Cade. So
developed players. They got James Wiseman from a trade.
Hey, he's been balling though. He's been balling though.
They added more.
He's been balling. I'm gonna give him a D.
Oh my
God.
god.
I'm not gonna. I pause, but
yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna give him an F. F failed.
That's insane.
The next one is the Charlotte Hornets. What are we rating them? Grading them.
Oh my god, that's honestly an F.
Yeah,
That's honestly that is failure of a season. Honestly, couldn't compete. LaMelo was injured half the time, though, day near the whole season. They wasn't trying to. I don't think they was trying to tank. They could have been a lot better this year. Miles Bridges, 27 days, 27 nights. You feel what I'm saying? PJ Washington. I mean, not PJ Washington. I'm thinking about somebody else.
PJ Washington. Baby
they-
mama situation.
yeah, baby mama issues. Just bad season. Bad season. That's an F.
Aaron
That's definitely
Gordon.
an F.
Not Aaron Gordon. Gordon Hayward. Terry Rozier.
Terrible haircut from Gordon Hayward. Honestly, that makes it F minus. Is that even a thing? F minus? I'm making it anything. Honestly, they need to withdraw from the class. Let's be real.
I will stand by my statement though. If they get Victor, it's one scary team.
Yeah, it's a scary team. As long as they stay healthy.
They can go from being one of the worst teams to potentially being a top 6 team. Moving on to the next team, the Orlando Magic. What are you rating them?
You know, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it like a C. Right, and the reason being is because they did well this season for what they were expected to do. They Paolo came out, got Rookie of the Year, played amazing. Looks like he had a good future. They got a solid core of young dudes that look like they want to step up. Markel Fultz took a big jump this year. Franz Wagner didn't look too bad, right? Like they got a decent little they got a little something going on over there for them. It wasn't entirely fair of a season, you know. They developed some players, got them some minutes, and almost made the play-in, which is weird to say. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them a C.
Fair enough. I'm gonna give him a D.
I
A little
think
bit
it's
better than
F. I was gonna cry. I was gonna cry.
The reason being with the D is pause. With the D grade is the fact that if you really look at it, they did develop players like you said, Paulo Banchero, great player, won Rookie of the Year. They still have a lot of bright sides into this group. They weren't expected to make it far. They weren't expected to be one of the worst teams, but they did grow players. But they still had a losing record. They didn't make the playoffs. It's still a failure.
Can I say something really quick?
Go ahead.
The NFL is comparing Anthony Richardson's NFL comparison is Donovan McNabb. That's some.
What do we do? Why are we comparing players? Like,
I knew he was gonna say.
why do we always compare players?
Now you have so much pressure on him.
Yeah, not even that. It's just the fact that it's like you're comparing him to a dude who played in the 2000s. Like, this is a totally different game.
Hey man,
I don't know.
the next Donovan McNabb.
It's like if I go in and be like, "Oh, compare him to Aaron Rodgers." I'm like, "No, no,
Don't do that. No, don't do
David,
that.
I'm David. I'm not Aaron Rodgers."
Rodriguez.
Anyway, going to the next team, the Wizards.
F. Big F. Just butt cheeks. Just straight trash.
I agree with you. F. You failed. Pacers.
I'm not gonna lie to you, F. I know
Really?
Tyrese. I like cause what the Miles Turner situation? Tyrese was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but he was injured. They should have. They were just. I don't know what their I don't know what their goal was. Benedict was awesome, but I have nothing. What was good from the Pacers season this year other than Tyrese Halliburton? What was good? Benedict.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up Benedict, Jalen Smith. They had a lot of young guys stepping up when other guys are out. I do give them that. I give them a C- because of the fact that they did develop a lot of young players. Jalen Smith, Benedict Mathurin off the bench, ballers. Tyrese is having a good season. They re-signed Miles Turner. Overall, they're a solid team. I think they can make a big good leap next year. They get the right players.
I'm gonna go F. I don't think. I just think. I don't know. As a Pacers, if I was a Pacers fan, I'd just be sick. I'd just be like, "What are we doing?" I mean, we gotta wait till next year again. What's
The
going
bright
on?
thing is that they are young, so
Yeah.
anything's still possible.
Yeah.
Next one is the Raptors.
Yeah, F. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm going D.
Just what? How? Their team is literally old. Well, not old, but like for what they did last year, they just trash. Scotty Barnes, mid central. Sorry, hate to break it to you. Pascal Siakam, great player. Freddie VanVleet took a step down. You know what I mean? Like they what do they have going for them in the future other than Scotty? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Only reason why I gave them a D is because of the fact that they made a playing game. That's the only positive.
yeah, fair.
And that's all I got. They made a playing game. That's it.
Maybe I'll bump it up to E. Like I don't even, do they even give E grades? They don't even do that.
E means eliminated.
So like D, I got D minus. I'll go with yeah.
Oh, next one, the Bulls. I gave them a D minus. I'm gonna say straight out. They are worse than the Raptors.
Is it even worth talking about this team? I'm gonna be real with you. Like, this is
Um,
another failure of a season. Nah, it's
yeah.
an F. It's an F. They had to be good, and they was not. F. I'm sorry.
Not even that. Everyone regressed. DeMar DeRozan was non-existent in the last 20 games. Zach LaVine started stepping up in the last 20 games. Vucevic showed that that was one of the worst trades that the Bulls have ever made in terms of getting him. Overall, they just sucked. Next one, let's keep it going. The Miami Heat. I know their season's not over yet, but
Right now, it's an A. It's an A plus. It's an A plus. There's no way. But I mean, the season's not done yet. But I mean, at this point, if they was to get eliminated next round, I'd say it's like honestly, I'd say it's like a B plus if they was to get eliminated. Because if you look at the whole scheme of things, what they were supposed to be like, what they went through throughout the season, and now that they're here, if they was to get eliminated now, B plus. It's not bad. It's not good enough though.
I'm gonna go A. Because of the fact that they just knocked off in 5 games the Milwaukee Bucks, the best record in the NBA. And Jimmy Butler is him. That's it. Next one, the Atlanta Hawks.
Dang. C.
I want
C plus.
I want C
Yeah.
plus. Yeah. They were just mid.
Yeah.
They were pretty mid. Not gonna lie.
They should have been a lot better.
Exactly. Next one, the Brooklyn Nets, our beloved Brooklyn.
Shoot, freaking. That's gotta be a D plus.
Really?
D plus. I'm sorry. Yo, we folded our entire organization. Let's be real.
Nicer. I gave him a B minus.
No, bro. No.
The reason being is the fact that. Go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Sorry, no, I don't want to cut you off.
The reason being is that we actually found a guy that we can really build around, Mikal Bridges. I think that's a positive insight you got to take. And not to mention, we did make a 6 seed. I know Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving had a lot to do with that before the trade. But overall, we stuck it out, made a 6 spot. Obviously, we were expected to lose the 76ers. Overall, a lot of bright sides, a lot of young players. I give it a B minus overall.
I'm giving it a D plus because of the fact that we literally lost the 2+ players that were supposed to take us to the promised land. We folded the big 3 in a sense. Everything was gone. The Seahawks just picked Devon Witherspoon. Sorry.
I said that we could have had D's for the last 3 years then.
Nah, but well, I mean, hey, it was failures.
Oh, it was 100%.
So this year I said D minus. Honestly, last year you could say F. Honestly, you could, but this year I'm gonna say D minus because, like I said, there's like David said, there's positives to it.
Fair enough. Next one. Actually, before we go on, Dub City said DeMar's daughter had more impact than any Bulls player in the play-in win.
Facts. Just straight facts. Just straight facts.
I like that. That was good. Anyway, next one. The New York Knicks.
I'm sorry. That's an A plus. As of right now, it's an A plus. That's an A plus. It has to be
A. But I agree.
If they beat oh my god, yeah, no, it's an A plus.
Yeah,
it has to be. They're having a great season.
Great season. Next one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Cavs.
B minus. B.
I give him a B.
Yeah.
Mid. A little bit more than mid. A little bit better because you did have the 4th
Decent.
seed. You had a 4th seed. You had home court advantage, but in terms of playoff production, little.
Why did Siri pop up again? All right, we're good.
Next one, the 76ers.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna go A. I hate to say it. It's an A though. They're doing well. They're in the second round. We'll see what happens.
I gave him a B plus. Give him a B plus.
Really?
Yeah. Reason being,
why?
Is I don't know. I pretty much expected this. If not a little bit more. They're a talented team. Obviously with the playoff and them being Brooklyn Nets, everyone could pretty much expect them to beat them. Overall, I don't know. I give them a B plus. Overall, their bench is kind of like.
But this is exactly where I expected them to be. So I give it an A right now because based off right now, if they lose against the Boston Celtics, Honestly, I'd probably move it right back down to a B. Honestly,
All right.
maybe, but go ahead.
Speaking of the next team, Boston Celtics.
That I'll give like a B. Honestly, I give a B for a team that defending Eastern Conference champions, finishing second in the division in the Eastern Conference.
Only a game
Also,
behind them.
also struggling against the Hawks first round. Yeah, it's not looking good.
I gave him an A. Reason being is the coaching change and how well they've been able to adapt to that. You went from Ime Udoka to Joe Mazzulla, and you stayed consistently the same. So I'm gonna go A. Bucks, last one in the East. What you graded them?
A freaking a D minus, a D. They stink. They stink now, bro. All that work for what? You're a championship contender. There's no way. Like I give the only reason I don't give them an F because they finished first in their conference.
Yeah. I broke it down in two things. Regular season, I gave him an A. Best record in the NBA. Postseason, I gave him an F.
Exactly.
So I averaged it out and I gave him a C. So I gave him a C. But overall, yeah, not a good way to end it, to say that. But that's our report cards for the East. Tune into the next episode on Monday where we go over the report cards for the West. And we will have second round updates locked because I think tomorrow is the last game. Or no.
It could be.
It depends on who wins.
Yeah, it depends.
But before we move on to the NFL, I want to talk about one more thing. Segment's called Don't Call It a Comeback. We got the Atlanta Hawks playing tonight against the Celtics. They came back in game 5 and made the series 3-2 Boston. Who wins this game tonight? And current score is 27-26 Boston.
I pray it's Boston. I really do. I really hope it's Boston. I'm going to pick Boston. Just please get it over with. What are we waiting for? I didn't want to tune into this. I didn't want to tune into this series, and now Trae Young makes me want to tune in now. What's going on?
Exactly.
Fish off, bro. If Trae Young beats the Celtics, I don't want to hear no trade rumors. I don't want to hear no trade. I still don't want to hear no trade rumors.
Yeah.
But if he beats the Celtics, I don't want to hear no more trade rumors. Because y'all need to stop it with this, bro. Y'all need to stop it. This guy is cold, bro. Put some respect on Trae Young's name. Should have been an All-Star this year. I'm going to still stick by it. He got snubbed. Bad.
I agree. So did my boy Jalen Brunson. I was still standing by that as well. Oh, come on. Come on. Jeez, what a hater.
No, at the time being, I don't know. Let's not get into it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Why? What just happened?
Oh my god. The Warriors came back from 0-2 to 3 unanswered wins. They lead the series 3-2. Who wins that one out tomorrow?
I don't know. That's the hardest series to call right now. They're in Golden State, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're in Golden. Dang! Oh man,
the Warriors actually can win a road. They actually won a road game. Round of applause to that.
Oh dang! Unless Donovan Mitchell really is the clutchest player in the league, he's playing? Not Donovan Mitchell. De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he's playing. He played with a broken finger last game.
That's insane. Yeah, but see now I was about to say something mean. Nah, because I was about. Yeah, I was gonna say Kawhi Leonard. Short meniscus though. De'Aaron Fox broke his finger. He said, "Yo, you better believe I'm wrapping that sucker up and I'm playing." Like,
it depends on who wants more. Bro, you got 4 months off.
But I can't. You're not gonna let me. You're not gonna let me rock
because you don't make money for it. It's not a living.
God dang it! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
I'm going Warriors too. Warriors close out at home. Yeah, Kings had a good run though. I gotta give them credit. And last one, can the Grizzlies claw back into the series and tie it up?
No. Lakers in 6. See you later.
Fair enough.
Get mad at it. Pack them up.
Fair enough. I agree.
The Cardinals are on the clock.
I think the Lakers are gonna win, but let's see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got for. In fact, don't call it a comeback. Let's transition ourselves into a little bit of NFL. Starting off with the first one I want to discuss. Since Eric said that the schedules are out, by all means, we got to get into the.
Did you find it?
What?
I didn't find the schedules.
Oh, you didn't find the schedule?
No, I looked at NFL.
All
they showed me was the draft order.
Jets schedule 2020.
Yo,
All
my
right.
arm is crying.
Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, I got it. So we're gonna go over the New York Jets because of the fact that they just recently got Aaron Rodgers. So I want to discuss how good that they can be in the AFC. So what we're gonna do right here, ladies and gentlemen, is we're gonna predict the record of the New York Jets because Aaron Rodgers is confirmed the quarterback of the Jets. See how far that they can go up. Starting off with the first game I want to get into, which is
Really
in
bad.
fact
This is
what?
Jets podcast. I can't be bothered.
It's not a Jets podcast.
Yes, it is. Basically.
Bro, we're gonna be talking about Lamar next. It's literally Aaron Rodgers got.
So let's talk about Lamar now.
You want to save him, or you want to talk about him now? I'm fine.
Nah, I'll save the best for last.
All right. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm literally giving you a favor, and you're bashing it.
Nah,
and I'm
because you
giving
didn't.
a favor.
No, stop it. Because you didn't think of it like that. Because you didn't think of it like that.
I
No,
did.
you did not. No, you did not.
You know the reason why I did it like that is because I didn't get the news until 5:00, and I already had all the topics planned out. And I'm like,
Exactly.
let's add it at the last.
Exactly. So you didn't save the best for last. You got it later.
Oh, I don't think it's the best for last. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Offensive tackle Paris Johnson Jr. is going to the Arizona Cardinals.
Give me a break. Arizona.
What? What do you mean? Give me a
Arizona.
break. That's
Jeez.
good for Kyler Murray. You can stop. You can stop.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. Team suck.
You're terrible.
Going into the season of the Jets, let's get into it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They go. I'm gonna wait. How many games? I'm
10,
sorry.
11,
Are we
12,
going back to normal games or no?
16. What?
How many games are they playing this season?
17.
17. Okay. Yeah, they're probably gonna go 5 wins.
Well, let's go through them real quick. Starting off with the first one. Here we go. Here's better. This one's better. I'm trying to find the right one. Okay. I'm gonna go through all the home games first, and then all the away games, if you don't mind. Home games: Washington Commanders.
Dub.
So I'm gonna just mark it down. Wins. W.
This is obviously based off predictions, based off on what's on paper.
Yeah,
right?
what we've seen from last year going into this year, expecting what Aaron Rodgers can do. All assumptions. Eagles.
L.
Falcons.
Dub.
Chargers.
At home?
Yeah.
Dub.
Kansas City Chiefs.
L.
Texans.
Dub. Sykes. CJ Stroud. No, I'm playing.
Buffalo Bills.
At home?
Yeah.
Dub.
Dolphins at home. These are all at home. The next two.
All right, my fault. Dub.
And Patriots.
Dub.
So in terms of home wins, they have 7
6.
home wins and 2
7.
losses. Yeah.
They're already at 7-2. Jesus.
Now let's go into the away record. Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh. Dallas is a very good regular season team. They like to win regular season games. Ooh, that's a good game. I'm gonna say. I know you're not gonna like this. I'm gonna say L.
This is your prediction. Giants away. These are all away.
Ooh, I'm gonna say dub.
Broncos. Let's ride.
Dub.
Browns.
Dub.
Raiders.
Dub.
Bills.
L.
Dolphins.
Do they sweep the Dolphins? Do they beat them twice? I'm gonna go yes. Dub.
And then
Probably wants
last
to say
one,
L. Oof.
last one is the Patriots.
Dub.
So, Eric, according to my calculations, your record for the New York Jets, drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact 13 wins and 4 losses.
It could. I honestly, they could. I could see them being 12-5, but that's wow. The smallest is 10 wins. Smallest.
I think the largest is probably 15-2, and they lose 2 games. Yeah,
That's insane.
and the smallest is probably 12-5, I believe.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so there you go. There's predictions. I want to get into a little bit of Lamar Jackson. We are an hour and 45 minutes into the show, and I got
Lamar.
stuck in my eye and it's blurring my vision right now.
Just pull
Anyway,
it out.
gotta massage it a
That's
little
not
bit.
how
There
you
you go.
pull it out.
No, I was
You
massaging
just
the eye.
massage, but you
What?
massage it more into you massage the if it's an eyelash on your eye, you just basically just kept it there and massaged it in more.
That's right. We got water. We got water dragging it into the side of the eye to pull it out.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, going into what Lamar Jackson just broke news today for some reason. Overall, he said that he agreed verbally. It's verbally agreed. It's not anything written in stone yet. No contract details. I mean, they have the contract details, but nothing's signed off yet. But the Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens have verbally agreed to a 5-year deal. 5 years, $260 million, averaging out $52 million per year, which makes him the highest paid quarterback per year, and also $185 million guaranteed, which makes him more money guaranteed than, in fact, Jalen Hurts, who signed last week, and more overall money than Jalen Hurts. Thoughts on it before we dive deep into it?
Listen, guys, I'm a Ravens fan.
Are you?
I understand. I am. What's it called? I understand that this is probably a dumb decision. I understand that money-wise, it might not be the smartest thing. Super Bowl-wise, might not be the smartest thing. I'm here to tell you, Melina, I don't care. He's my quarterback,
Is he?
and he will be my quarterback for the rest of his career. He's a Baltimore Raven. He is the Ravens. He will lead the Ravens. I would bet everything on Lamar Jackson before I decided to give up on Lamar. That's how much he's done for our organization. That's how much. No, that's how much he's done in his career so far. So you know what? I'm completely fine with it because I know we have a quarterback that years to come will be consistently a top 5 quarterback in the league.
Let me ask you a question, though. I'm not trying to be like, I'm just trying to ask a legit question.
I know. Go ahead.
Are you in fact concerned about his injuries? Last 2 seasons, he's missed 15 games total.
1,000%. Because I guarantee you, the next 2 seasons, if the same thing happens, plays the first half of the season, gets injured, it wasn't worth it. I'm sorry. If the next 2 seasons the same thing happens, it just wasn't worth it. I mean, the last 2 seasons he hasn't been able to play in a playoff game.
Yeah, that's true. That's
true.
That's
it all. And we've made playoffs.
And the first 2 when you made it, he's like 1-3, I believe, or 1-2.
He's not a good playoff record, but that's because he's been injured. Like he could redeem that. He could make that better. He's just gotta actually stay on the field.
Yeah.
But that also comes from all the wear and tear from the running. So
and the hits.
Yeah.
I will say this about Lamar Jackson. I was not expecting this. It kind of caught me by surprise.
I know you wasn't. No one was. Because all you know what I could say? Nah, because all of y'all doubted me. He wants to leave. He wants this. He wants that. And what did I say? I said, no, he's going to stay. He's going to resign. He's going to stay. He's going to resign. Nah, but I stayed faithful. No, I stayed faithful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Though.
But I stayed faithful. And I stayed true.
Your unbiased side stayed faithful. Your biased side was
bro.
Like, bro, I don't want to talk about this no more. Why are we gonna talk about
my
Lamar
bias?
Jackson?
If anything, my biased side stayed faithful. My unbiased side was like, he probably doesn't want to be there.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
But I like my biased side more because my biased side is the truth. It is. It simply is that. I'm just saying, biasly, is he a Raven? Is he not?
Technically, yeah. I mean, it's still verbally, so anything could happen. But technically,
no, he signed the son signed the contract, bro. The Ravens and the NFL reposted him as a Raven. He signed that contract.
He's actually a Raven.
The paper is signed, bro. He's not. There's no way the NFL posted it. The Ravens posted it. He posted it on his Instagram, and then they're gonna be like, never mind. Nah, bro.
I will say this though, real quick. Congrats to Lamar getting it done without an agent. A lot of people were doubting him. Good for him, I guess. I will say this though for the Ravens, and I think Eric has admitted this before. Actually, recently, he's you guys aren't winning a Super Bowl.
Yo,
it's just not happening.
Yo, chill.
I'm sorry, it's just not happening for the whole contract that Lamar Jackson's there, unless they automatically draft superstars out of this world, playmakers. It's not happening.
Yo, chill.
Yeah, you're talking about an AFC in general Kansas City, Buffalo,
Alma.
Bengals, Jets now with Aaron Rodgers. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars looked good last year. Chargers, Miami. That's like 7 teams. And the
And
Ravens.
guess what? Hey, guess what? All those 17s don't have
What?
Lamar Jackson. Thank you
Oh, yeah.
very much.
But you
Good
know,
day,
one
sir.
of those teams has
Ooh.
Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow.
Listen, I'm not worried about Joey Bunions. I'm not worried about him.
I still think you guys
Yeah.
are gonna finish second in your division, though.
I don't think that's necessarily wrong. But hey, listen, same way you root for the Knicks, same way you root for the Jets, same way you root for
Yeah, I'm
Giants.
not
I'm
bashing.
gonna stick by my Ravens.
Hey, bro, that's
And
good.
I truly believe
Good.
with Lamar Jackson, we are going to compete for that division, and we can most definitely have the potential to win the division. And that's not crazy to say. I think it's crazy to say that. I think it's a little crazy. I'm biased. I think it's a little crazy to say to me be prancing around here like we're gonna win a Super Bowl. But however, I believe in Lamar that much that I'm not gonna deny it because he just carries our franchise so much.
Mhm.
I'll be like, just carry us to the promised land. So yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna say something. I don't like me personally when we went over this. Do you give Lamar Jackson that money? I was kind of skeptical because of the fact that he's been injured the last 2 years, and especially going into the playoffs, he's been injured. That's a big part, and also the DNA of a running quarterback is not technically the good DNA, and the fact that his record is 1-3 in the playoffs is not always a bright side. Obviously, he is a superstar X factor player. We all know that, but the fact is, when you sign someone for that much money, I'm never gonna stop saying it. You have no money available anywhere else to sign playmakers defensively and offensively. I'm surprised that they even still have OBJ on $18 million.
Chill.
It is a 1-year deal, so they probably shifted the years. Anyway, I will say this about this. Congratulations, Lamar Jackson. Deserved. Good job. 100%. Is it overpaid? I do believe so. But
You're overpaid.
I don't get paid.
You're overpaid.
I don't get paid.
Let's
Actually,
go really quick. Tyree Wilson, I think he was a defensive end, got drafted to the Raiders.
Oh, he did. Wow, they finally addressed defense. Good for them.
Okay.
I will say this one more thing. The Ravens overpay 100%. Will they win a Super Bowl? No, not until Patrick Mahomes leaves or gets injured. Not until Joe.
So
Burrow.
I can say the same thing about the Jets then.
No, I'm gonna say this about the Jets too. I don't think that they're gonna win a Super Bowl either.
So Patrick Mahomes is never. Patrick Mahomes is Thanos.
No, yeah. No, like the thing. You know how Eric, you know how I am in trading superstars. You know what I mean? I don't like when teams, especially my teams, trade for big names. I'd rather have them sign them or draft because of the fact that it's like you're giving so much to live off of, hopefully for 2 years. Like Aaron Rodgers situation, great quarterback. But guess what? We have a lot of pressure and little time, 2 years the max to really get something done. And the fact is, if you win one, great. But if you don't and you lose out 2 times, it's like, what's the point of even the trade?
It's a waste of time. That's
like,
all I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
I'm just saying, do I want the Jets to win a Super Bowl? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I think, can it be done? With that roster and that talent, it can. But the fact is, I'm never doubting a guy named Patrick Mahomes. Never again. I've done it once. Never doing it again. Guy's an absolute legit superstar. Doesn't matter who's around him. You can put in guys that have no arms, and I'm pretty sure they can still produce some wins. So without further ado, I think the Jets will have a good season. But
yeah, you put guys, you put wide receivers with no arms. Patrick Mahomes is gonna like throw it right into the freaking helmet, right into that little gap. Like you can't grab it. Like
this, no, this is cut off hands.
Yeah, you said no arms.
I mean, no hands. We'll just do more realistic.
Hands.
No hands. So you can't grab it, but you can throw it in the slot. But overall, Jets, why not? Let's see if we can win a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers said Super Bowl number 3 looks a little lonely. I'm like, yeah, it's been about 50 years, buddy.
This guy.
Jeez. But that's all I got, unless you want to talk about something else with Lamar. That's technically all I got for him.
If anyone, I don't know if anyone in the chat responded right now. The chat been dead for a little bit, but if you guys are responding, I'd like to know if you guys think Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback in the league. Because me and David doesn't think so. I fully believe so.
Not right now.
No. Even if it, all right, based on just general
talent.
Like, yeah. Oh, well,
Um,
not general talent. Like, just not based off recency or anything like that. Like, just literally, if someone walked up to you, right, and they said, "Who's the top 5 quarterbacks in the league?" Who you saying? Not based off like recently or anything like that,
it
right?
would
Like,
have to
just be
based
like,
off recently.
huh?
It would have to be based off of recently because of the fact that there's younger quarterbacks that have played good 1 year, like Jalen Hurts.
But like, I'm saying, I believe Jalen Hurts is top 5 quarterback in the league. I'm saying, like, how do I explain this? It's hard to explain. Fine, then do it the way you would if a random person that didn't know anything about football was like, "Oh, who's the top 5 quarterbacks in the league?" There you go.
Patrick Mahomes, Joe
Not in
Burrow,
order, if you don't have to.
Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts.
Lamar Jackson.
Mm,
Lamar Jackson.
uh,
Jackson. Say it. Lamar Jackson. Say it with me. Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna go with.
You're thinking too much. Lamar Jackson.
I was gonna go with Justin Herbert. He's always up there. Justin Herbert.
Oh my God, Justin Herbert could suck balls through a straw, bro.
Trevor Lawrence been balling.
No, Trevor Lawrence is not better than Lamar Jackson. Stop.
Lamar. Daniel Jones is up there. I think. He's
No.
Aaron Rodgers is up there.
Oh my God, he gets
Aaron
traded to a good team, and now all of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers always been good. He had his worst season last year. He ranked 11th in terms
Exactly.
of
So based off that, how is he top 5?
because of what I've seen from him.
What based on what you see from Lamar,
Aaron
he's not.
Rodgers.
Oh
Yeah,
my
these guys are better.
God, it's
These guys are
Lamar
better.
Jackson. What we just say names?
Aaron
Say names.
Rodgers.
My name's Eric. My name's Eric Hines.
Four-time
Cool.
MVP.
Your name's David Rodriguez. That's amazing.
It's a 4-time MVP.
He's
Like
been in the league for longer. Lamar could have that too, baby.
He won 2 in the last 4 years.
He's been in the league
Rodgers.
for, how old is Aaron Rodgers? He's like 35.
If he was breaking up in the last 4 years, Aaron Rodgers is
Lamar's like 20-something years old.
He's 24.
What are we doing?
Oh my
Aaron
God.
Rodgers dang near. The Falcons select running back. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Did they really need a running back?
The Chinese kid is reading the thing.
Why'd you have to say that?
I don't know what
Why'd you have to say that?
I'm just describing it to the people.
Did they really need a running back though? Like, what was the point?
I mean, they kind of did. They had Tyler. What's his name? Tyler Alligator.
Alligator?
Yeah.
Alger?
Whatever his last name is. They had
What about Cordero? Cordero not there no more? Am I bugging?
Who?
Cordero Patterson?
No, he's still there. But when you look at
Not
this,
terrible.
I think this guy's like comparison. I think he's like in terms of like athleticism,
Mhm.
like similar to Saquon Barkley.
He is I think he's the first running back to be drafted tonight. So
He's insane. Gotta give him his props. But Victor said, and now I'm back, Eric.
yo, this man, literally meat sucking. Insane.
Oh my gosh. But you want to know who else is meat sucking? The Hawks are meat sucking, bro. They are doing amazing. I'm sorry, the Celtics are meat sucking. The Hawks are winning 50-46.
You used that wrong. I'm sorry. No, I can't do that.
I definitely used it wrong.
Yeah.
The Hawks are winning 50-46 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. You want to hear a fun
Wait,
fact?
what?
Yeah.
No.
Trae Young has 20 points.
Oh my God. If the Hawks beat the Celtics, the NBA is broken. Oh, the NBA is broken.
Oh my gosh.
No, the NBA is broken.
You can't fix it. But Eric, if you don't mind, I would like to move into big deal, not big deal. I only got 2 for today. So
Let's do it.
let's get into it. Starting off with the first one, ladies and gentlemen, NHL playoff update. I got to give you guys a little update in the NHL playoffs right now. We got 2 games going on right now. The Tampa Bay Lightning are beating the Toronto Maple Leafs 2-1 with 14 minutes left in the third period. In fact, in the series, Toronto's leading them 3-1. So a little bit bigger of a lead than expected. So if Toronto wins today, they advance to the next round. The Rangers are playing the Devils. The Devils are winning 3-0 currently, and that series is tied. Game 5. And there's 1 period left in that game. If the Devils win, they go up 3-2. And also for tonight, we got the Winnipeg Jets going up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights hold the lead 3-1. So Winnipeg won the first one. Golden Knights said, yeah, we're going to win the next 3. So they're up 3-1. Going into another matchup, Islanders play tomorrow. They beat the Hurricanes 2 days ago. And
Comeback season.
Yeah, they are currently down 3-2, but they play tomorrow, so anything's possible at USB Arena. UBS,
season.
yes, UBS. The Bruins lost their game the other day, so they're still leading 3-2. So we got that going on. The Dallas Stars are leading the series 3-2, and also the Avalanche. I'm sorry, the Seattle Kraken are leading the series 3-2 as well.
What the
And also one more, the Edmonton Oilers are leading the series 3-2 against the LA Kings. So there you go.
Yeah, these playoffs are insane.
Insane.
And the Eagles pick is in, by the way.
Oh, who are they gonna get?
I have no idea. That team is just. What do they need realistically?
Running back? Oh, that's already off the board.
Yeah, they're probably the one position that they really want.
And they can help. They can get a safety secondary.
They literally have everything.
Yeah. But I got one more big deal, not big deal, and this is like really interesting. Ready? Brittany Griner speaks for the first time to press since her time.
Nah, why'd you do this? I said this now.
I don't know. I just felt like
because this is insane. We're about to roast her.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, my hand. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But big deal, not big deal.
Not a big deal.
All right. I
Not
agree.
a big deal.
I want to say some comments that she said. She said she
David said, I'm gonna grill her. David's gonna grill it. No.
said, I'm never going overseas again unless it's representing my country in the Olympics.
Jesus Christ.
She also said she spent some hard time thinking about like every day and going forward. She also said that when she came back, a reporter was talking about that she couldn't do a she couldn't do a plank when she came back to training. So it really made me think. Really made me think, Eric. Usually when you go to jail,
David, stop.
get jacked out of your mind. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's the only thing you can do is exercise.
David has no.
No, I'm just being real. Like, isn't that the truth?
Dude, nah, I love it. This is class. That's why it's absolute class.
Since you go to when people go to jail, they usually recover and like they get like huge muscles. They get jacked because all they do is work out. In a sense, you tell me Brittany Griner went to Russia in the jail for 10 months, didn't work out at all, not even hard labor, didn't do anything, and she came back. She came to a plank. What? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know, guys.
I wonder what happened to her while she was in the jails. Why couldn't she do a plank? Did she describe why she couldn't do a plank?
Playing with dolls, probably. She was probably a play date more than a.
No, it wasn't. Yo, Russia prison is not a play date. No shot.
Well, then she should be doing a freaking plank. She should be doing 20 pull-ups then. Dang. It's ridiculous.
Nah, I don't know, man.
I still think we lost that trade, though. I do believe so.
We most definitely did.
We did. We left American soldiers there for Brittany Griner. Isn't that crazy? And we gave him a Russian drug arms dealer. What a great trade. Great trade.
This is horrible.
But
nah. I said David something today. I'm not gonna go into it, but it's just crazy to me how like life works. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's just crazy how life works.
Yeah.
Just appreciate everything. Appreciate everything for what you have. Like not to say that you can't feel bad in certain situations that you don't have, but like just appreciate what you have. It's really do because there's always someone probably doing worse.
Oh yeah.
Realistically, like I guarantee you, like the Eagles selected defensive tackle Jalen Carter from Georgia.
Another defensive tackle. They already got one last year.
There's another one. Another one bites the dust.
I guess so. But that's all I got for big deal, not big deal. Let's move on to a little game of Podal, if you don't mind.
What are we going for right now?
4
4.
4, yeah.
Wendy's 4.
Whopper.
That's Burger King. Big head.
Oh
my god.
I don't.
Whopper. We should put that on the freaking on the soundboard. BK.
Yeah.
Crying his eyes out. Wait, would you like ad-libbing? What was that?
What?
I heard like yeah.
I was going along with the song.
First crying his eyes out.
Do we go Lamar Jackson?
You got this. Good job, bud. You did it. You made it to the league. Sorry. You said Lamar Jackson. Someone come get this kid.
I'm gonna start off real hot. I'm gonna go with the guy, the best playoff performance, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy. You mean Himmy? But no, you typed it in wrong. You typed
Right.
it in wrong. It's supposed to be Himmy.
Oh.
They must not updated it yet. They don't understand.
Yeah.
Himmy Butler.
Oh.
Oh, farts. All right. What?
can I-
6'7"
oh,
center?
Can I? Oh no, it's not. I was gonna go Luka Doncic. 76.
Guard
Yeah.
in the West. A tall guard in the West. That's young. Why can't I think of anyone? There's got to be somebody.
Definitely somebody.
6'7", or unless it's a really small center.
Michael Porter Jr.
It's not forward.
Farts.
Wait, we can low-key get this right now. Hold on. Let's lock in. I'm gonna go run through the Pacific. You run through the Northeast. Oh, farts. What about? No, it's not forward.
Whopper?
Who is this? Nah, who is what?
Aaron Gordon.
It's not forward.
Damn.
I'm gonna go through the Southeast. Is it's not Luca?
Is this Josh Giddey?
I like that. I like that guess. I'll take that. Or Shea maybe. I like that guess. No, Josh Giddey. He's not 6'7", but I'll go with it. Okay.
6'8".
Oh dang, he's taller than that. He's
He's
20. All right.
So he's not in the Northwest. So Pacific.
All right.
West.
Hold on. He's a guard too. I think he's in the Southwest. I just don't know what team. Pelicans. It's not. Nah, it's not Luca. It's not Luca.
I mean, Pelicans, we could go Herbert Jones.
Dub City said Luca, but it's not because
77 is his number.
the 77 is. You said Herb. Herb is not.
Herb
Is
Jones?
Herb 20 though?
Who's the other guy on that team who popped off?
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy's up there. Okay, Pelicans, Rockets, Spurs. Nah, it's not Jeremy Sochan. Mad Grizzlies.
I don't think anyone's that young.
You wanna try Trey Murphy?
Yeah, we can try Trey Murphy. Murphy the third. Oh, it's
Okay.
definitely not Jones.
I guess it is that day. I didn't think Herb was 20.
What?
Oh no.
Oh,
We're in trouble. We're in trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
By the
God.
way, for Dub City, I know. Well, for anyone who's new here, our record is 32 for 32. I think we went for 32 in a row. Then we failed.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
haven't touched that since.
No. I wanted to get 30 for 30, which I was happy we got, just because the ESPN 30s.
All right, wait. Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. Can you scroll down? I want to see the other characteristics. All right. They're both forwards. It's a guard.
A guard for the
Um,
Pelicans.
It's not Jose Alvarado. It's not CJ McCollum. It's not
Desperado.
Brandon Ingram. Oh, is it Dyson Daniels?
Daniels?
No. DY.
Hey, good job. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know he was a real dude. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes, I remember him getting drafted.
Dang. All right, good for you, bro. Nice job. Round of
Let's
applause.
go. I feel good. It's usually, I feel good because I'm not gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, it's usually you making that clutch play.
I had no idea.
So
what
I
that
feel good to contribute.
was. Dub City, you guys are
You
good.
play in the
Thanks.
G League.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Dub.
Really?
We know our NBA. We know
little
our
bit.
NBA.
A little bit.
I feel like once NBA season stops, we go straight to Weddle.
Yeah, I agree.
We do both ones, but yeah, go ahead.
I agree with you. But overall, yeah, that's all we got tuned for episode 181, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for popping out. Really appreciate every single one of you guys. Like we say, we cannot do this stuff without you guys. You guys are literally everything for us. We appreciate
You guys
everything.
literally, yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening. If you haven't done already, make sure you like this video, share the show to everyone that you know, and we just have a good time here talking about sports. If you have any topics you want to talk about, don't be afraid of the comments. We're not going to bash anyone. We're here to have fun, family vibes.
Safe space.
Exactly. If anyone hasn't, make sure you follow us on Instagram. Our thing on the bottom going down. There's our
Appreciate you,
Instagram
Dub.
posts. We post all of our content there as well off the podcast stuff we're doing in the future, upcoming events, all that stuff. Also, if you don't know what the Instagram is, ready? I'm gonna say it right now. The Instagram is, you see that thing going around, I'm waiting for it. The Instagram and TikTok is in fact official_DE_takeover. Like I said, also follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify is D&E Takeover. Also, Eric's Instagram is at Eric_Hines16. So go follow him. Follow my Instagram is at David_Rod_02. And also make sure you follow the lovely sponsor of this episode, as always, of the podcast at Elegantly Crafty, all one word, at Elegantly Crafty. You make delicious sweets and treats for your next gathering, party, or just another Friday night. Go check them out. Elegantly Crafty, and most importantly, help grow our channel and everything and branch out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the show to everyone that you know. Appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. But before we go, we got a comment from New Money Made.
Yo, New Money Made is insane.
Did Arsenal? Yeah.
Yo, yo, bro.
All right.
Hey, they didn't just gawk. No, let me stop. I'm wilding.
They-
Now I'm wilding.
What the?
Now I'm wilding. The Arsenal choked. Choked the
yeah.
chicken.
Like I said, they literally pulled. Man City literally ran around them, pulled down their pants, and like literally spanked them in front of everyone, in front of everybody. That's what they did.
Yeah. Not really quick shout out to Dub City. Thank you for popping out, bro. You said great show, fellas. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Just want to say, yo, again, basically what David was saying. Wait, hold on. The Bears just got an offensive tackle that's 300 pounds that runs a 5-second 40. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? Nah, what's it called? But
Hey, you're not taking steroids.
That's definitely true. He's 6'5", 3. Darnell Wright out of Texas.
Crazy.
Offensive tackle. 6'5", 333 pounds. What? Oh my!
He's not even moving. That's no way.
But
dang,
what's it called? I will say again, I just want to piggyback off it. We appreciate every one of you guys. Keep showing us love. We appreciate y'all. We'll keep growing. We'll keep trying to grow for y'all. And yeah, bro. Simple as that.
Without further ado, guys, tune into episode 182 on Monday, and same time, 7:15, 7 o'clock, something around there. Without further ado, appreciate every single one of you. It's been your boy David,
and it's been your boy Eric,
and we are out, guys. Thank you for episode 181. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.